Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hi, Grace. Hi, Bailey Dawn. Yeah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Monday, fun day, whatever it is. Hello, too. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi, Gen X Proud. Hi, Raleigh. I see all the shares, the likes. Oh my goodness, you guys are just coming in hot today and strong. I really appreciate it. Gosh, I appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, I don't disagree, Tripper. It's like whatever's in those files must be really bad. I love the garden. Hi, Terry. Or the Rockland County stuff. I think that hearing is on August 29th. Casey, thank you for subscribing for the first time. Thank you so much. Hi, Kathy. All right, there's enough people here to get into the SmackDown song. I know that's what you come early for, so let me give what the people want. Here we go. She signs on every day waiting for MAGA to enter the door. Whether this and that and a sheepish grin. Look out, MAGA, she's about to begin. She's got moxie, it runs through her soul. She's the queen of SmackDown, yeah, it's her role. She invites the MAGA to challenge her fight. Careful where you tread, cause she's got bite. Come see Diana, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diana is the badass of SmackDown Queens. MAGA tries to argue, but they have no wit. Diana hit him with facts when they start talking shit. Your logic's a mess, your facts are weak. Go step aside, boo, I've got truth to speak. She's got a heart of gold, but her force is steel. Don't ever talk over her, cause she'll make you squeal. From Twitter to TikTok, she's roaming the streets. Diana's got game, and she's hard to beat. Come see Diana, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diana is the badass of SmackDown Queens. She's got a megaphone and a platform to preach. Running her show in the TikTok streets. Equality for all and respect for her crew. Come meet Sir Val and Gemma the Jewel. With Magus in the corner, looking kind of small as they stumble over word and begin the free fall. Diana delivers the end game stunner. She says, oh, look, we have a runner. Diana, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong. She's a force to see. Diana is the badass of SmackDown Queens. So raise up our glasses and give her a follow. Come see her make all the MAGA twits swallow. With her wit and her wisdom, she's got game. Diana's a legend, and we all know her name. Stop being so emotional. Thank you guys so much. Oh, sorry. That's for you, MAGA. Stop being so emotional. Holy moly, the most emotional people. Let me bring up my backup account. We'll get into it. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Let's get going. All right. Make sure you guys are all
following my backup account. And if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Thank you guys for working on my live gift goal. I really do appreciate it. Part of the problem. Oh, you have 0 followers. Nobody cares what you have to say. Like, you have 0 followers. Nobody cares what you have to say. Let me move my face up here. I don't want to be amongst these clowns, but it's kind of hard whenever there's gifting going on. I'm loving the gifting. So, isn't it so funny? Wait a minute. Was it Mike Johnson who called up the National Guard today? Because I thought in Washington, D.C., that's the only person that could call up the National Guard was Mike Johnson. Did you guys see MAGA Mike there? Was he there? I thought only the Speaker of the House could call up the National Guard. Oh, suddenly now, not when there's an actual insurrection, people attacking the Capitol. That's not enough to call in the National Guard, right? Right? Cash Patel looks like he's about to shit his pants. But now all of a sudden the president can call up the National Guard. Okay, got it. God, you people are so pathetic. Suddenly, boom! I can call up the National Guard. Huh. Couldn't do it on January 6th, huh? Yeah, my ass. Oh, I know we are. I know we are. America, you in danger, girl. Right? If not North Korea, why are we North Korea shaped? Exactly. It's not something to laugh about, honestly, but uh, what else are we going to do? Man, something big must be in those files. That's all I have to say. Those files must be damning because what he is doing. Mm-mm. Or the Rockland County stuff is supposed to be August 29th, so maybe he knows he's not supposed to be there. So many scenarios. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Oh, yes, his meeting with Putin's going to be a failure because he's like, I'll be able to tell within the first 2 minutes if a deal's going to be able to be made. Yeah. Yeah, best president in U.S. history. James, you're a traitor. You're a filthy traitor. Anybody whoever is putting up with this nonsense is dumb. Diablo, when do you think this country will be okay? Because I am scared. I don't know. I don't know. But we can't sit back. We have to fight. And we all have to fight together. No more left, no more Democrat, no more progressive, no more leftist, no more far. Like, we're just Democrats. We all got to band together. Stop the infighting. We got to go against this fascist regime. If you voted for Donald Trump, come up here. We won't lose. Right always wins. Hatred and evil don't win. He did admit to an international crime when he said he stopped the Russian pipeline. Exactly. They don't care if he commits crimes, though. They don't care if he crimes. They don't care if he crimes. They like the crime. As long as it's their side doing it, it's A-okay, buddy. A-okay. Zach, did you vote for Trump?
I did not. I just wanted to say thank you for what you're doing. You're great. Keep being positive.
Thank you so much, Zach. Hit that guest request and come on up. Only if you voted for Donald Trump, please. Only if you voted for Donald Trump. Appreciate the kind words. We can't. They want us to give up. They want us to give up and feel hopeless. They want us to be scared so that we just comply. Can't do that. Can't do that. It is scary, but don't give in to the fear. It's hard. I know it's hard. No, we will never comply with fucking fascists and schnazis. Why are Dems so hateful? Yeah. Projection much? Accufession much? You're not going to make me do shit, Jinx. Shut up. You got 3 fucking followers. Nobody gives a fuck what you have to say. Get out of here. We'll make you comply. Fuck you. All right, Gray Man, why don't you come up instead of just asking 9,000 questions in the comment section? If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Nobody's crying. I'm inviting you guys up, and none of you are coming up here. Because you're a bunch of cowards. I am very educated. Thank you very much. Thank you for telling me I sound very educated. I am. Thank you so much. I pride myself on being educated on how the country works, how government works, how policy works, and what he's doing is illegal. All right, Gray Man is getting muted because he will not come up, and I'm scared. I'm sick and tired of these chuds just hanging out in the comment section, being little scaredy cats instead of putting on their grown ass pants and coming up. So now you don't have a voice in my life unless you come up and talk to me. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. There's a difference in knowing your shit and knowing that you are shit. I know my shit. If you voted for Donald Trump, hey, Davey. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up, guys. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. Troy, that made you laugh out loud. Good. Yeah, I love Trump. I just love Daddy Trump. I love Daddy Trump. Where are all these don't tread on me? Where are all these 2A nuts who are like, we have to have our weapons so that we can rise up against a tyrannical government? Where are you now, bitches? Hello? Tyranny is here. Hello. Hi. Yes, finally take back the streets. Take them back from who, Mark? Take them back from who? Come up and talk, big boy. Come on up. Got that big old fish in your picture. I bet you're a big strapping young man. Look at the profiles and courage. I've invited every single one of these Trumpers up here, and not a single one of them will come up here. Got that big old fish, baby. Thank God Trump is returning back to sanity. Patel looks like he is scared shitless. He's like, my face is going to be up there. Carrie, thank you for subscribing. My face is going to be very right and center when the Nuremberg style trials are going to be happening. Damn it, my face is going to be all over this. He knows this is wrong. They are literally insane. Yes. Jared won't request up. They're all cowards. Thank you guys for helping me hit that first gift goal. Thank you so much. That was a new one, the music on stage. So I was like, ooh, I want to do something new. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. Let's chat. There's got to be something massive in those files. I'm just telling you. Woo, doggy. He is barricading himself in, making himself have his own little army fighters. But it's amazing how all of a sudden the president of the United States is able to call up the DC National Guard. It is amazing he couldn't figure that out on January 6th. Amazing. Maxwell already exonerated Trump. She literally got extra jail time for perjury. She's not exactly truthful. You people believe fucking anything. You are insane. Clinically insane. Like straight up insane. Sam, did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
How old are you and what state did you vote in?
30 in the great state of Texas. My family came here as immigrants, and it's been pretty good to us.
What is wrong with you?
Nothing. What is wrong with you? My parents came here legally. You know, my great-grandfather served in the Korean War, served for this country, bled for this country, lost a leg for this country.
All for you guys to shit it all away. Just let this man shit all over the Constitution, fighting probably against fascists and war criminals and stuff, and you're letting him be one. What is wrong with you?
Did you know that that's the same thing that Putin used as an excuse to invade Ukraine, was to fight fascists? It's kind of weird that since World War II, every side claims.
What are the 14 tenets of fascism? Shall we go through them? Do you know the 14 the 14 tenets of fascism are?
Well, I'd love to have a conversation with you, but apparently your mods are a little.
Do you know? You're not answering my question. Do you know what the 14 tenets of fascism are?
State them.
I don't allow men to speak over me, which is why you keep getting muted probably. So just be quiet when I'm speaking. But we'll go over the 14 tenets of fascism. And you tell me if this sounds like the left or the right, okay? Let's play a game. And be fucking so honest with yourself. Don't bullshit me. Go, oh, that sounds like both sides. No, don't do that. 14 tenets of fascism. Let's pull them up right here. Let's go over them. All right. Number 1, powerful and continuing nationalism. Fascist regimes tend to make constant use of patriotic mottos, slogans, symbols, songs, paraphernalia. Flags are seen everywhere, as are flag symbols on clothing and public displays. Who does that sound like?
Flag symbols?
Nope. Nope. Don't stick on the word flag. Powerful and continuing nationalism.
Yeah, we get back to the Republicans.
Okay.
They love the flags.
It's not just flags. You're hung on flags. Constant use. Okay, listen. Constant use of patriotic mottos, slogans like "Make America Great Again," symbols, paraphernalia, songs, and flags.
JFK, wasn't that motto?
America first.
No.
Hold on. America first.
Was it Reagan?
That's nationalism.
Correct. And no, JFK did not use that slogan. That was Reagan.
Yeah, Reagan.
Yeah, or another Republican. Number 2, disdain for recognition of human rights.
Definitely Democrats.
What?
definitely Democrats on that one.
So BIPOC rights, LGBTQI rights,
Women's rights,
women's rights.
immigrants,
Obviously.
immigrants' rights. They have rights in this country too. They're covered under the Constitution. They get due process rights.
No rebuttal there, sir. That's a losing argument. Any rebuttal.
You say women's rights, I say fetus
Sir,
rights.
who created the Civil Rights Act?
Fetus deletus, right?
Who created the Civil Rights Act?
Lyndon B. Johnson.
What was Lyndon B. Johnson?
He was the president after what's his name?
No.
What party did he belong to?
Party did he belong to?
He was a Democrat.
Yes, thank you. Okay, number 3, identification of enemies / scapegoats as a unifying clause. The people all rallied into a unifying patriotic frenzy over the need to eliminate a perceived common threat or foe, whether it's racial, ethnic, or religious minorities, liberals, communists, socialists, terrorists, whatever. Who would that be?
Definitely Democrats, because going against MAGAs, right?
No, the unifying message that Donald Trump is. If you don't stop talking over me, I'm going to drop you faster than your mama did. It dropped you on your head. Okay. Donald Trump has been saying that the immigrants are poisoning the blood of this country. Immigrants are unalivers and rapists and all of these things. He has been demonizing them and demonizing them and demonizing them to get you guys okay with them hunting people in the streets and throwing them in internment camps. So miss me with your motherfucking bullshit. Don't gaslight us when we're living in reality.
Yeah, no, the Democrats did that too. The Democrats are also the ones who locked us up in internment camps. So,
I'm talking about Donald Trump. I'm talking about Trump or versus Kamala Harris or Republicans versus Democrat today.
It's always today.
Yes, because we're telling you he's a fascist. So now, no. Hey, have some self-control. Stop talking over me. Well, I'm trying to prove you that he is the one with the fascist ideology. And you're telling me that it's not. So I said, let's go over the 14 tenets. We're not going back to fucking FDR before I was even fucking born. We're talking about right now. Okay? So let's stay in the present. Let's stay in the present.
Yeah, he brought up Lyndon B. Johnson and the Civil Rights Movement. Isn't that in the past, right? Like,
Sir, that was the Civil Rights Movement.
Yeah, you guys also threw my people in the camps. Like, what do you expect, right? You locked us
The
up.
enemies. Okay, so
He has no self-control. He's just a fucking puddle. He's a puddle.
when you go back to where actually a Republicans who created internment camps to begin with, now you're losing your argument. Okay, so continue on with your poor history knowledge, and now because it is Donald J. Trump and the Republican Party and the MAGA movement that wants to erase LGBTQI completely.
Didn't Trump just let a bunch of gays get married at Mar-a-Lago?
Shut the fuck up. You don't call them gays. They're gay people.
Okay, gay
People.
Rainbow people. The Rainbow Mafia. The LGBT people.
Gay people is fine. But you don't say gays. You don't say blacks. You don't say Asians. They're people.
Why?
Okay, let's go on to number... Let's go on to number 4. You're just a puddle. But we're going to go through this for everybody else that's watching. Oh, wow. This should be really hard right here. 4, supremacy of the military. Even when there are widespread domestic problems, the military is given a disproportionate amount of government funding, and the domestic agenda is neglected. Soldiers and military service are glamorized. Oh, my God. Did we just not have a fucking parade for the... Oh, who's that? Who is that? Answer the question. Is it Republicans that have the supremacy of the military? Republicans or Democrats?
Well, today, Republicans.
Thank you. Thank you. And we're talking about today.
Yeah.
Today.
I mean, everybody was pro-military.
Why are you bringing up Mustache Man? We're going back to World War II. I'm talking about today. Thank you.
Who just created martial law in Washington, D.C.?
Put the National Guard and troops into civilian areas?
Oh, man, not the National Guard.
That's military, dummy.
On that one, go on. So
We're 4 for 4. Okay, 5. Oh, wait for this one. 5. rampant sexism. The governments of fascist nations tend to be almost exclusively male-dominated. Under fascist regimes, traditional gender roles are made more rigid. Opposition to abortion is high, as is homophobia and anti-gay legislation and national policy.
Definitely Democrats on that one.
Oh, for
Putting men in spaces.
You're a fucking idiot. I'll go over the rest of them with somebody else. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, that was dumb, sir. Come on.
He's not, and I said to be honest with yourself, and I knew he wasn't going to. He cannot be honest because he knows it would be just like that. He knows that we're 5 for 5. 5 for 5. So we're going to continue until we get another guest up here because this is important. This is important for all the other 746 people in here. I didn't check his following count before. Every time I don't check their following count before, I always regret it. Okay. Go number 5. No, number 6. Controlled mass media. Sometimes the media is directly controlled by the government, but in other cases, the media is indirectly controlled by government regulation or sympathetic media spokespeople and executive. Censorship, especially in wartime, is very common. Oh, I don't know. Going after CBS News to saying that these news organizations need to have their license pulled because they tell stories about him that he doesn't like. I guess we got number 6 too.
Yeah, and allowing the AP to come into the White House. That was good.
Number 6. Number 7. Obsession with national security. Fear is used as a motivational tool by the government over the masses. Ding, 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 ding.
Today. That happened today.
Number 8. Religion and government are intertwined. Governments in fascist nations tend to use the most common religion in the nation as a tool to manipulate public opinion. Religious rhetoric and terminology is common from government leaders, even when the major tenets of the religion are diametrically opposed to the government's policies or actions. If that doesn't say this administration, I don't know anything else that could, that's so obvious. Ray Charles could see that. Let's see if Jimmy wants to play. Jimmy, did you vote for Trump? All right, I'm guessing that was maybe a tapping error. Let's see if the next guest wants to play. There's a... Oh, where'd Will go? I went to bring him up and he's gone. We'll go on to number 9 just a second. Cam, hi, did you vote for Trump?
I didn't.
Oh, you did not? Okay, thank you.
No,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just looking for Trump voters. From 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern, I'm so sorry. But from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern, I only bring up Trump voters. But from 6 to 7 Eastern, I bring up anybody. So please hang around or come back. I'd love to chat with you. I just have a format I have to follow every day. But I appreciate you so much being here. Will, did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
Okay, how old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 22 and I'm from Maryland, just outside of D.C. in Hillcrest Heights.
Okay, did you want to continue playing the which side is fascist game?
Oh, no, I kind of want to, I agree with them sitting in the National Guard in D.C. I mean, the crime up there is pretty bad.
It's actually not. It's at a 30-year low. They just released numbers in January that crime had gone down. Violent crime had gone down 26%. Other I think it was robbery or what was the one, or SA was down 50%. It's wrong. You are wrong. Donald Trump is wrong. He is lying to you straight smack ass to your face because it is not true.
I
don't care where you live. Statistics do not care about your feelings, Will. Statistics.
For juvenile crime in the area.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
Last week.
Yes,
There was a story in like 3 nights ago.
Okay. Is there any Trump supporter alive that has any type of self-control?
Sir, and I want to make sure we understand something about this because this is actually an important conversation. Okay. First off, before those numbers came out that you just read about, DC wasn't even in the top 20 of the worst places for crime in the U.S. He is claiming it's the worst place
In the world.
Okay, it wasn't even in the top 20. If you want to go after a city that's bad for crime, you would need to go to St. Louis,
Or Memphis.
Memphis, Tennessee,
Baltimore, Maryland. Yeah, keep going.
Baltimore, Maryland's not it, sir. They're not even in the top 10.
Do you want me to pull up the list for top 10? Let's see. Let's see what the top 10 cities are. Top 10 cities with the highest crime rate. There we go.
And there's only one that's in a Democratic state.
All right, here we go. Memphis, Tennessee, St. Louis, Missouri, Little Rock, Arkansas, Baltimore, Maryland, Detroit, Michigan, New Orleans, Louisiana, Kansas City, Missouri, Cleveland, Ohio, Minneapolis, and Stockton. So could you please tell me where DC falls in there? Can you tell me anywhere in there?
Well, he's trying to prevent the crime from coming to DC.
No, that's not what he said. That's not what he said.
Wasn't there like a carjacking, like 10 dudes attacked?
Okay, an anecdotal because crime happens doesn't mean that, dude, if you do not have an ounce of self-control, I'll just fucking drop you. I do not allow men to speak over me, and you are becoming insufferable. So if you just wait till I finish my sentence, that would be great. Okay? So those are the most dangerous cities. He got up there on TV today and said that Washington, D.C. was the highest crime in the world. Not just this country, the whole fucking world. And it is a lie. If you go to the DC website right now and look at the crime rate drops, you'll see that what I just told you is correct. That crime is down overall. Violent crime is down over 26%. Does that mean there's zero crime? No. But crime is down. And it's the lowest it's been in 30 years.
Sir, and it's definitely not an excuse to bring martial law on a city. Okay, the act that he is trying to use is built for clear and present danger on the White House. Somebody knows, the judge has already shut this down. Okay, and because you can't do this, this is a way he's trying to test to see if he can get martial law across the country. Do you want martial laws?
To stop crime?
Do you want martial law? Do you know what martial law is? Be so honest. If you don't know, just say you don't know. But do you really know what martial law is?
Yes, when you bring the military in to occupy a certain area.
Not a certain area.
Or everywhere, you know. Like, I mean.
And what does that do?
It basically. Yeah. Oh, it really.
If you don't know, just say you don't know. I can tell you.
In similitude, it gives.
Sir, do you go out and hang out with your friends on a Friday night?
Yes, I do.
That ends.
Wait, what?
Curfews. Yep. Yeah, we're under curfew.
It does?
Yes.
You do not understand what martial law is.
It doesn't keep people inside all the time.
Okay, hold on. I'll read you the definition. Martial law is a law that is a replacement of civilian government by military rule and the suspension of civilian legal processes for military powers. Martial law can continue for a specified amount of time or indefinitely, and in standard civil liberties may be suspended for as long as martial law continues. We lose our rights.
Thank you.
Civil liberties suspended, which means we have no rights. There is a curfew right now in Washington, D.C. He started it last night, which means you cannot leave your house between those hours. That's what you want.
Like anyone who comes outside during those late
Yes, it's called a curfew. Nope. There was one for juveniles and there was one for everyone. Go look at the map. They put it out there. They had the blue area that was for juveniles and the yellow area was for everyone else.
As long as it stops this juvenile crime from happening.
Okay, you're a fucking potato. Get out of here, you schnauzy. Get out of here, you schnauzy.
Get out of here.
Fuck off. As long as it stops crime, they will give up their rights. They will give up their civil liberties. They will give up their rights just to hunt people down. 42% of Washington, D.C. are black people. When they say they want to take their city back, that's what they mean. They want to imprison black people. I'm just going to say the quiet part out loud, okay? That's what it means. Directly attacking black and brown communities. It's disgusting. Like, we need to take our cities back. From who? We know. But a lot of my fellow envelopians, mayonnaise-colored skin, don't get it.
Yeah, no, all that was right there is well, I'm losing the argument, so I don't care if I don't see my friends, just as long as I can win the argument.
All for fucking white supremacy. Racism is expensive as fuck, ain't it, Val?
It is.
And who's going to pay for all this? We are. But we can't have health care. People can't have Medicaid. People can't have their food stamps. We ain't got enough money for people to eat. We don't have enough money for people to have insurance. Everything costs more. People can't afford their groceries. Oops, whoever that was just calling in, you can call in now if you want to. I actually hit the wrong button. I'm sorry. It was from a Virginia number, so if you want to call back in, I'll answer. Oh yeah, we already know. You guys said we were hysterical when we said we're coming for Roe v. Wade. You guys are like, no, that's settled law. They're never going to do that. And look what happened. Then we said, well, they're going to come for our birth control next. And you're like, no, they're not. Stop being hysterical. They're still trying to do that. And so now we're telling you they're coming for voting rights for women. And they're like, no, they're not. Pete Hegseth literally just retweeted from a pastor saying they need to repeal the 19th Amendment. I know that they asked SCOTUS to review the Obergefell, but which is gay marriage. But if you guys remember, Joe Biden, in his infinite wisdom, in December of 2022, passed legislation federally protecting gay marriage and interracial marriage. It has been codified. So I don't think the Obergefell is going to be able to override congressional passed legislation. Because I think Biden knew that this is exactly what they were going to do. Because you know why? It was an open book test. Okay? It was an open book test. They gave us Project 2025 ahead of time. We knew what was coming. And do you know what must be in those files for him to be doing all this? Woo! Doggy! All right.
I saw somebody put up earlier, a creator that I know is pretty reliable on her sources, put up earlier that he said he's looking to lower the age of consent to 14. I can only think of one reason you'd want to do that.
Oh, because it's going to come out in the files that one of the girls was 14. Or 15, or 16, or 17. All right, let's keep going on with our 14 tenets of fascism. We got to number 9. Corporate power is protected. Hello, big beautiful bill.
Do we really need any questions?
No, we don't even need the explanation on that one. Hey guys, the flash goal, I need 19 more people to give one of those finger hearts. It has to be 19 different people giving one. That's how those little flash goals work. Okay, number 10, labor power is suppressed because the organizing power of labor is the only real threat to a fascist government. So labor unions are either eliminated entirely or severely suppressed. Ding, 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 ding. Disdain for intellectuals and the arts. That one doesn't need explanation either. Huh?
You don't need a college education.
You don't need a college education. Number 12, obsession with crime and punishment.
Alligator Alcatraz.
13, rampant cronyism and corruption. Look at his entire administration. Nothing more needs to be said.
Oh, this one's good.
Last one, 14. Drum roll. Fraudulent elections.
We skipped one in there.
Which one?
We skipped one. We did not get to the one about religion and power.
No, I said religion and government are intertwined.
Yeah.
That was number 8. That's what I started with. So literally every single 14 tenets of fascism. Every single one. Every single one. There's not like one that you could be like, meh. Like, I mean,
There's one you can put on both sides. There's one you can put on both sides. And that would be the military.
however, when Republicans are in office, they always give them more money and they glamorize it. And I think that's the point of that military.
That's true. Yes, it is. But, that is one that I'll take the argument of both sides can have a little problem.
But more, I mean, my opinion, it's definitely more so on the Republicans because they glamorize it like they're doing now. We're war machines and all this kind of like all this. The way Pete Hegseth talks about the military is so fucking gross. What did you say about a judge already shut this down? What do you mean?
Yeah, I heard a judge had already shut this down in Washington, D.C.
Well, there's people already in the streets. Before his press conference was over, there was already a protest, people coming in the droves.
Yeah, it's going to get ugly. But apparently a judge has already shut this down.
DJ, did you vote for Trump?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. I'm just looking for Trump voters right now. I'm so sorry. I hope you understand. I have a very specific format that I do every day. I am here every single day, 7 days a week from 4 to 7 p.m. From 4 to 6 p.m., I exclusively bring up Trump voters. And then from 6 to 7, I bring up everybody else. So if you want to hang around or come back at 6, I'd love to talk to you. I just can't let every friendly come up and just say something. Then it becomes an echo chamber. So I hope you understand. But that's just, because it'll just be nonstop people on our side wanting to come up and make a comment. I know a lot of people have a lot of big feelings and a lot of thoughts. And, but right now I'm just looking for Trump supporters. Hope you understand. Hi, America Together Democracy. Good to see you, my friends. MAGA FAFO, now they regret their votes, right? Hey, if you voted for Trump, hit that guest request. With almost 865 people in here, I know for a fact that there are Trump supporters in here. So why don't you box up or shut up? Get out of the comment sections, get up on the panel. Let's go. If you're over there on the tube and you want to call in, the number is pinned at the top of the chat. Over here, off kilter, no one was this upset during lockdown on the left. Number one, the only lockdowns under C-19 were done in March of 2020 when Donald J. Trump was the president, not under Joe Biden. Number two, we also were not dumb enough to know that this was a public health crisis and people were unaliving. Very different set of circumstances than just someone wants to play Rambo Man. Very big difference. Nowhere near the same. Get some real friends. What does that mean? These Trumpers are nuts. I don't know. This is crazy. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. Chris, thank you for subscribing. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. Italian stallion. Oh, ugh. Italian stallion. Probably anything but. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request and come on up. They always are like, the Democrats locked us down. No. Lockdowns were in March of 2020 under the direction of Donald J. Trump. Sorry that you guys have the memory of Dory, but we don't. We know. I know he can't even spell stallion. I know. He spelled stallion wrong. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. We're closing in on 1,000 people being in this live. You cannot tell me there's not Trump voters in here. If you voted for Trump and you now regret it, I will let you come up right now. Stallion. If you voted for Trump and you regret your vote, I will let you come up at this time. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's go. If you're over there on the tube, you can call in the number at the top of the chat if you want to call in. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Scallion. We got onions. I'm an Italian scallion. Come on up. Let's go. Where are you? You voted for him 2 times, but January 6th changed your mind. Well, that's good. That's good. Italian scallion. People, I think my daughter had C19 in December or January, December 2019 or January 2020 before it was announced or whatever, because she was like 23 and she got so sick that she got winded walking upstairs, like really bad, and she could not catch her breath, and she was so sick. But that was before anything was out about it, and so I think that my daughter had it way back then. If you voted for Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. I am looking for Trump supporters to have a conversation. Let me see. Should I change the background? Let me see. I have more for. Oh, this one might make a mangy. Give me more. Because all he did was straight lie from that podium today. Straight lie. Do you like the tattoo on this dude's arm? That was MAGA hat. Oh no, not to tomorrow. Hey, welcome in everybody. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Everybody else, just tap the screen. Make sure you do your daily heart me. I've got my live gift goal going. I do have my Cash Slap and Venom. We're using code words here. If you want to help support my live, I am here every single day, 7 days a week, trying to save this fucking democracy of ours. So if you want to help support my work, I really do appreciate you. I am completely and totally crowdfunded, so I would appreciate any and all support. Val, too, has his pay apps in his bio. If you would like to help support him as well, please feel free to do so. I encourage that as well. Thank you, Trump, for fading me, dar. This picture is the perfect encapsulation of thank you, Trump, for feeding me dirt. I can't have health care. I can't have food, but I can be a bigot. I can be a racist. I should send that to Johnny. I know. Yeah, Jay Forrest, that is the picture you sent me. Thank you. If you voted for Donald Trump, CR Trading, why don't you come on up, buddy? Let's go. How big a boy are ya? Come on. Looking for you Trump voters. Okay. You voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. I've been tough as it's my business. Hi, Debbie. They can't defend shit anymore. It's hard to get them up here. There was just a unaliving in Texas at a Target. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. Let's chat. The suspect has been apprehended. Or it's a Monday in America. Unfortunately. How much you guys want to bet it's not an undocumented immigrant? There was a mass pew-pewing in a Target in Texas. Isn't Texas open carry?
Yes, it's constitutional carry.
Constitutional carry, okay. Bet it's not a drag queen, right, Tipper? It's probably not a drag queen. It's not a transgender person. It's probably not an immigrant. Or an undocumented immigrant. Val, they want you to explain what constitutional carry is.
So you kind of have to know the history to understand constitutional carry is kind of a new term that's been put in place. It really means nothing as far as the Constitution is concerned. But the thing is in Texas prior to since 1996 to current, we've been what we've called licensed to carry, which means that you had to go through schooling and testing to conceal carry. Okay, and once you had that, that's all you could really do. We didn't have open carry, and then back in I think it was around either 2020, 2021, somewhere right around there, they brought in open carry. It was just before 2020, so because it's just before the election in 2020. So constitutional carry, not constitutional, open carry became a thing. So as long as it was strapped to you and everybody could see it, you know what I'm saying? That was open carry. And then they went to what was called constitutional carry, where you can wear it on your hip, or you can conceal it, or you can do whatever. So there is no more anything required to carry any way you want to in the state of Texas.
The news is reporting that is a white guy. Are we shocked? No.
Target's a weird thing, no.
Probably thought he'd get the uppity Democrats.
Not at Target.
He has a better chance there than at Walmart.
You should have gone to HEB.
HEB, yeah. They'll probably buy him Burger King on the way to the police station. Make sure he's fed. So whoever's saying he's from Venezuela, that's not what it says in the reports. That's not what it says.
Somebody wrote 2 unalive and 2 wounded.
There's 4 shot, I guess.
Right. Somebody wrote in the comments.
There's 2. Yeah, there's two unalived in North Austin Target. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. Maybe they should send the National Guard to Austin, huh? The crime!
At this point, we wouldn't have any information on where he's from.
Exactly. It just said he's a white guy wearing khaki shorts and a Hawaiian shirt.
He's just, that's BS. Yeah. We would have no information on his name, where he's from, or anything at this point. Quit lying.
Off Olin Road, off Research Boulevard near Olin Road in North Austin. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's go. MAGA 2025, why don't you come up? You literally have MAGA 2025 in as your username. Why don't you come up and talk? If MAGA 2025 keeps chirping in the comment section, just mute them, because if they're not going to come up and just be cowards, they don't need to be in here. We're here for conversation, to talk about what's going on in this country. Let me see who's at my front door. I don't know who it is. Ain't going to answer. Anyone who knows me knows they're going to text me first. So it's usually a salesperson.
Yes, Austin, Texas is a very liberal town.
If you voted for Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let me see what other background we got here. I made a few today. Oh, I like this one. Christine Nome says ICE isn't racist because they don't care if you're brown, black, or normal. Take all the time you need.
Wow, did you just say that? Oh my lord. Did that really happen?
Yeah. We're not, it's not, ICE isn't racist. Like white or normal. What was this one? Oh no, that was for what I. Oh, I like this one too. The word is traitor. Trump. Correct. A little kid spelling bee.
Oh, yeah.
Double J, why don't you request up? You don't have your invites on. If you don't request up, you're just going to get muted in the comment section. We're here for conversation. Can you use it in a sentence?
For those who keep asking if I've been on live with Rosie before. This is not my first time with Rosie O'Donnell.
James, keep them coming. Oh, I love that one. James just sent me It says now that's what I call where are the e-files. Everything he does, that's what I call where are the e-files. This is all a distraction. It's either a distraction. Yeah, he was. Yeah, Rosie O'Donnell was on Mishi's live earlier. Maybe he can turn things around. Who? Who, Ruben? Who can turn things around? Are you really fucking talking about Trump? Is she getting deported? No, she moved to Ireland because she has a special needs child. And he goes after his enemies, so no. He hates her. And she's like, I ain't sticking around for this shit.
Rosie O'Donnell's not a stupid woman.
No, she is not.
Very, very, very bright. Matter of fact, very, very well educated.
She is. People talk about her like she's dumb, and she's not. And Trump makes her think that, that she's just, I know he's called her a pig and all these other things. She's actually very smart.
We've actually been mutuals for quite a while.
So Ruben has turned back to MAGA, right? Ruben, you turned back to MAGA? You went from I'm denouncing him because over the e-files, and now you're like, well, maybe he can turn things around. Dude, you're like a fucking flip. You're like a goddamn dolphin. He needs to hire some advisors for guidance. No.
Well, it needs to go away.
He needs to get the fuck out of here.
There is no guidance that you're going to give that man.
He does whatever the hell he wants.
His history on how people that actually knew what they're doing, what happened to them when they gave him guidance. Ask General Flynn. Ask, what I'm saying? Ask people that have given him real advice over the course of years, even back when he, was active in Trump enterprises. Go ask them what happened. Anytime he gave them advice. He fired him.
He needs guidance to a jail cell, right, Peaches?
This is the man that says he has nothing to repent for because he's never done anything wrong. Oh man, wake up!
He just can't quit Trump, can he? Like Ruben just can't. We had him with the e-files. We had him with the e-files and the big beautiful bill, and now he's like, well, maybe he can turn things around. Dude, you're the worst kind. That fence sitter. What does Jem always say? If you sit on the fence and just keep riding the fence, you're eventually going to hit your balls on the way down. And guide him toward the light. Please. Go to the light.
Is Ruben age back?
No. But he acts like him.
I'm saying that.
I know. No, I know. He's a flipper flopper.
Metaphor.
Ruben is extremely frustrating to me. He just can't quit Trump for some reason. I don't know why. I'm waiting for the big, beautiful obituary. Go to the light.
It'll be nice, but don't think the fight's over then, because right then when that happens, I actually think we take some of the handcuffs off there and shoulders.
Oh, thanks, Sharky. I just can't quit you. I can't support him anymore. Ruben says, I can't support him anymore, but as a country, we shouldn't want him to fail at everything. We don't want him to fail at everything. He is spectacularly failing at everything all on his own.
It's just a matter of we know he is. It's not a matter when you put those kind of policies forth, Ruben, and you continue to do the things you do to try to protect yourself. These are the things. I mean, this man should be the example of how a lie grows. Did you ever get that lesson in school, Ruben?
how a lie grows? How you have to keep making up new things to cover up the lie? We should be the example in the dictionary of that. And that's why we're where we are. And we knew we would be here. It's not that we wanted him to fail. We'd like it. It would have been nice if he'd have just come into office, spent 4 years sitting behind a desk, didn't change a thing that Biden had put in place. We'd be all better off. I've said this before. A cardboard box would have been better off in the White House than this man, because it wouldn't have changed anything.
We don't hope that Trump fails, but his policies are damaging. We have to go against his plans because they're damaging to this country and to democracy. So we can't just be complacent and be complicit and just lay down and comply. We have to fight against what he's doing.
Look up the term narcissism.
No, he can't succeed. He could have come in, exactly, Becca. He could have come in, rode Biden's coattails, avoided prison for 4 years, and just left everything alone. But a malignant narcissist, especially, well, any kind of narcissist, but definitely a pathological, malignant narcissist, they have to exact revenge on anyone who wronged them in any way. They have to. He can't let it go. This is a revenge tour. He wants to exact, just like today when he was talking about all the violent thugs and criminals and carjackers and how they needed to get them into jail and all this stuff. Okay? He said Democrats in there too, if you guys missed it. He said the radical leftists. Titan, come up or shut up. You do this every day. You just come in and say shit. I invited you up. Now come up and talk. Even perceived wrongdoing, that's correct. Even perceived wrongdoing is also something that has to be avenged. Now you're muted in the comments. Shut up. Either come up or just shut up. I listened to the whole speech. It was fucking... He started talking about transgender people. Like, he was all over the place. He talked about everything and nothing at the same time. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. He was just completely unhinged. He looked like shit. Transgender. Sammy says, damn right, leave our kids alone. Come up here, Sammy. Do me a favor, Sammy, before you come up. Go do a quick Google search on how many transgender individuals there are in the news that have done anything to children, and come and tell me the number.
I know.
Versus pastors or ministers or Republicans.
It looks a lot like the what keeps lighting up around my dog. You know, every time I talk, it keeps lighting up around my dog. It looks a lot like that.
He don't know where he's going. He said he was meeting Putin in Russia. He's meeting him in fucking Alaska.
Oh, there's been a big story break about that today, by the way.
What?
Okay, so apparently after he announced this really riled up the UK, France. And got a lot of our we refer to them as used to be allies. Upset. And so they created a meeting. They called the I guess whoever the foreign minister of Russia, and they got him on a phone. They wanted him to tell them what was said between Trump, Vance, and Putin. And what the translations were, and they want to know why Putin thinks he's coming. And so everybody knows Putin's deal for coming to Alaska. Yes, Putin made this deal.
Oh, Putin made the deal, so we're making deals with Putin. Okay.
Yeah, so one of his deals is that, I'll come and talk about it as long as Ukraine understands they're going to give up these certain parsecs of land. And
Yep.
we may give them other pieces of land.
Yep. He said that today. He said it on TV. He said there's going to have to be a land swap. No.
Well, even if there was an equitable land swap that they could agree to, that might be a way out, right? I don't have an issue with that if both sides agree to it. Here's the problem. The UK nor Zelensky have been involved with any of these talks.
Right.
The UK, Germany, France, and several other UK or UN members have said they are going to be there. And there's nothing going to happen. And they also said we're going to stand behind Ukraine 100%.
Absolutely.
So got big. Minus the fact that they also said it is absolutely disgusting that Trump is giving him free passage to the United States.
He's a war criminal. He's an international war criminal. He shouldn't be stepping foot on fucking U.S. soil. It's not because Ukraine wants more money, Ruben. Stop it. What is wrong with you?
Ukraine doesn't want more money. Ukraine just wants everything to stop. We have private companies, Ruben, private companies that are ready to go in there and rebuild that will make the U.S. millions. You want the money back? This is a land lease deal, Ruben. Look it up. Look up what a land lease deal is. And you might learn a lesson. We have given nothing to Ukraine for free.
No.
It is all to be paid back when this is over. We also have companies that are wanting to go in there to rebuild infrastructure, which is actually also going to make the U.S. money. Dude, people that keep saying this, they just want more money. No, that is not how this is working.
Jesus Christ. How can he be so wrong and not fucking learn? He sits in my live every single day for 3 hours and never learns a fucking thing. Zelensky shouldn't give up a fucking centimeter of Ukraine territory. Then you just teach other dictators that you can just go in, start a war, and then when they get tired, then keep the land that they've invaded.
Yeah, no, that's not how that's going to work.
No.
Because they're trying to cut Ukraine off from the entire coast of Ukraine. That's not cool. Okay, no. Now, if Ukraine wants to give them a piece of that coast, I'm okay with that.
But that's if Ukraine wants to, not at the behest of Trump and Putin. They're not inviting him to this meeting. How come they keep leaving him out? How come they keep leaving Zelensky out?
Julie, I don't know why you're saying no. I mean, if Ukraine and Russia come up to an agreement, hey, we'll give you this part of the coast, we'll take this part of the coast. You know what I'm saying? And they come to an agreement, and then Russia gives up some of its land to help Ukraine out. If they come to an agreement like that, that's okay. That's not for us to say. No,
That's right. That's correct. That's up to him.
For us to say, that's up to them. If those kind of conversations were happening, that's up to them. See, the thing is any situation like this, what everybody needs to understand is until, a good negotiation, a good negotiation, that was really good is when both sides walk out and neither one of them are happy.
If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request, come on up. If you're over here on the tube, you can call in the number at the top. So how do you want them to end it? Just stay like this forever? All Russia has to do is fucking leave. It's not their territory. All they got to do is leave. Tuck tail and whole ass out. Go. Ukraine was invaded. They didn't do anything. So all they have to do is Russia just has to go home. Titan, did you vote for Trump?
I did.
How old are you and what state did you vote in?
60. I live in New Jersey.
What do you have to say about all this?
I'm just curious. You guys have a lot of opinions on this war.
Not an opinion, sir.
We're just giving facts. Yeah.
All right, you guys have a lot of facts on this war. Then give me your opinion, sir, on how you think it's going to actually ever end.
Or how it should end? Well, first off, if you want it to end, both parties need to be at the negotiating table, right?
They keep leaving out Zelensky.
I think they've tried that, haven't they?
Mm-mm.
Apparently nobody wants to move.
Putin has done everything he could to keep Zelensky out of every negotiation that he's having with every other country about Ukraine.
Yep. Because Zelensky has told them, I'm not giving up any territory. He shouldn't have to. They were invaded. Okay? Do you think if Russia invaded or Mexico. Let's say Mexico, hold on. Let's say Mexico invaded Texas because it wanted Texas back. Okay? They wanted Texas back. And we went to war for a long time down there in Texas. And then UK says, you know what, United States, in order for this war to end, why don't you just give them back Texas? The United States would say, fuck you, we're not giving up Texas. That's the same thing. This is their land. This is Zelensky's land, or Ukraine's land. They don't have to give up anything.
You're right. They absolutely don't have to give up anything.
All Russia has to do is fucking leave.
Putin's not going to back down.
Then you sanction the shit out of him. You do all the things that you need to do. Cut off everything. Cut off the relationship to the United States. Cut him off from the rest of the world. Put sanctions on him. Make it hurt so that he has no other choice but to leave.
Did lifting the sanctions on Russia help? Or did it actually make Russia attack more? Let me ask you that question.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Well, I don't recall when the sanctions were lifted, but I'm going to guess
By
you're gonna tell
Trump,
me
shortly after he got into office.
By Trump.
Okay. Well, I mean, didn't he originally attack during the Obama administration? And nothing was done then.
No, sanctions were put on, and there was a reason nothing was done.
Correct.
So why? Do you not know why? So you claim to know the history, but you obviously don't know why, because anybody that was smart enough to know why the Obama administration did nothing about that doesn't know the history.
Well,
Now,
you're talking,
why didn't the U.S. or the U.K. or anybody else do anything about that?
why? Because of the agreement with the nuclear bombs?
No.
No, the Budapest memorandum is why we're sending them military equipment now, and we have been is because of the Budapest memorandum, because they denuclearized and we told them we would protect them should they ever be invaded. That is why we're doing what we're doing.
They took Crimea.
Right.
Do you know why we didn't respond? Why the UK or the US did not respond?
I do not know.
That would be because of the government that was in place at the time. The government that was in place at the time in Ukraine was nothing but Russian puppets
They're corruption.
and incredibly corrupt. When did Zelensky take office, sir?
I do not know. I don't really follow the
But
Ukrainian government all that
you're
much.
claiming you know the history of Ukraine.
I never claimed I know the history of Ukraine. I asked you a question of what would solve this war. I never once said I know the history.
Him to leave.
So please don't put words in my mouth.
How many people tell him ask me if I knew the history of Ukraine, like he knew the history of Ukraine? How many people down in the comments on that?
Do you think Zelensky should give him anything?
I
They
think
were
Zelensky's
invaded. They were
I think
invaded.
Zelensky's going to have no choice.
Who? Who's going to give him no choice?
What do you mean he
Putin
hasn't?
is loose. Well, he's got a choice. He can just let everybody keep fighting and dying.
So who's actually losing in this war? Do you even know that?
No, he doesn't.
Who's losing? Well, I
The
don't
amount of damage that has been done to the Russian military in this.
It's decimated the Russian military. Russia has lost equipment and men, and but I mean, like, what's the percentage, Val? It was it like 60% of their army. I'm gonna.
60% of their.
I think-
60% of their troops.
And Ukraine has been fighting a valiant fight. I said the analogy earlier.
I'm sorry. I need to go. I got something I got to take care of. Thanks for having me up.
Sorry about that.
I would run too.
So everybody knows, if you're still listening, that was in 2019 that Zelensky took over Ukraine. Zelensky did away with all Russian puppet governors, councilmen, people in government. He got rid of them all. That is why Russia got upset.
I
Because
did
they lost total control.
exactly.
Right.
That's right. I did hear a woman's voice. Probably his wife was like, "Get off the phone." Real quick, Crystal, thank you for the $2 cash app for a $2 challenge. Okay, Crystal is challenging everyone watching to send $2 to my Cash App or Venmo. It's Diaba Talks over there on the little sticker. If you want to help take part of the $2 challenge, I'd really appreciate your support. Thank you. Thank you, Crystal. I heard her say I can't take this anymore too. Or I'm done with this or something like that. Yeah. Was that Melania? Was that Melania?
It's Melania.
Why didn't they fight to keep Crimea, Val? Because the government of Ukraine at that time was corrupt. It was full of Russia
It's full of Russian
puppets and very corrupt.
including the president of Ukraine at the time was a Russian puppet.
Zelensky should not capitulate because you just teach Putin himself and other dictators that the world is going to get behind these dictators, and whatever land they conquer, they get to just keep. It's not a good precedent to set. He shouldn't give them nothing. It's not up to us, obviously, to dictate. Exactly. As a parent, I don't reward bad behavior. So why would you reward bad behavior? You don't. Oh, Flea Man, shut up. You're another one who comes here every fucking day and doesn't learn a goddamn thing and just says the dumbest shit. Yeah, Ruben, you give me 1 second. Paula, thank you for the $2 for the $2 challenge. Oh, Mustache Club, $2 challenge. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much. Robin, thank you for the $2 for the $2 challenge. Thank you so, so much. If you want to take part of the $2 challenge, just send $2 to my Cash App or Venmo right over there, Diaba Talks. Remind everybody how old you are and what state you voted in.
Over 30 in Arizona.
Okay.
Flip flopping on Trump. I can't support him anymore if he doesn't release the list. But I'm just saying we shouldn't, over criticize every little thing he does.
Yes, we should. Yes. What he did today.
He wants to clean up.
What he did today, that's not cleaning up the streets.
If he wants to reduce crime throughout that city, I don't see how it's.
They have a 30-year low. They have the lowest crime rate in the last 30 years right now in Washington, D.C.
Well, I heard it's not just about the crime. I think it's also about the homelessness. That is.
And what is he going to do with the homeless people?
I don't know. Either send money to more programs or something.
Send
like
money? No. Did he say he was going to send money to put them in rehab or to do anything with them? What is his plan?
I don't know. I didn't really watch his entire.
Yeah, he doesn't have one. And that's still not a reason to enact martial law and take over a city.
Well, then what do you guys think of this It just because? Like a power trip or what?
What is he going to do with the homeless people? Since when is being houseless a crime?
It's not, but I mean, even Gavin
What are you going to do? No. Don't bring up Gavin Newsom. He's not rounding people up and sending them away.
Yeah, he did. He did the same thing in California.
No, he did not. Go bring me any source. Go bring me any source that says Gavin Newsom rounded up all the houseless people and sent them away or put them in like internment camps or bunkers or something. Go find it.
I mean, it was all over the
No, go find it. I want a source. Thank you. I'm going to mute you until you bring back a source. Absolutely not. That's such bullshit. Kelly, thank you for the $2 for the $2 challenge. Love you and your content. Thank you so much, Kelly. I really do appreciate that. Thank you.
And then to talk about the Ukraine thing, you guys are leaving out,
No,
you know.
I don't pivot. You're not going to say that Gavin Newsom is doing the same thing. They built tiny houses. They did other things, but that's a false equivalence to what Donald Trump is advocating for. So go find me something. If it's all over the news, you should be able to find me something lickety split. You got Google in your hand.
It happened years ago, though. How am I going to find, you know?
Oh my goodness. I've looked up things from 2004. It's there.
There's stuff, you know, it's the internet. The internet's forever, and there's stuff on the internet back, you know, to BC.
There you go. We finally went to look. Gavin Newsom. This is a new one. This is the first one we've heard this one, Val, right?
Here, I got a phone call, right?
Oh, he said Gavin Newsom did the same thing in California that Donald Trump is wanting to do in Washington, D.C. as far as the homeless people.
No, he did not.
That's what source he's looking for. Is it a source saying that Gavin Newsom did the exact same thing in California?
No, he did not.
Because that's his claim.
California, the biggest thing that they've done, that Gavin Newsom has done, is he tried to create the little small house community.
The tiny houses. Yeah, tiny homes.
The tiny houses, where he built a community where people could go, and there was a place they could get resources and help and get back on their feet.
Yeah.
Okay, and it actually worked. The problem is there was a lot of communities in certain parts of California that would not let him do that in those communities where there was a lot of homeless.
Yeah, he did.
But that's
He said that in November of 2023.
What?
I don't know what if Trump is going to do the same thing.
No,
No, that's not
No?
what he said.
he didn't say he's building tiny homes. What's the source that you found for Gavin Newsom doing the same thing as Trump?
I'm going to tell you what Trump said. Trump said he is going to put them in a camp if they go willingly. But most, and his words were, and most won't go willingly, so they'll go to jail. That was his words.
Oh, that was in Agenda 47. Tracy, thank you for subscribing. That was in Agenda
He
47.
said that in
Yeah.
words, too.
Gloria, thank you for the $2 for the $2 challenge. I appreciate you every day. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you for your support. His tweet said he was going to send them far away. Did he say what his plan was? Did he say today that he was going to put them in rehab facilities if they needed it, try to find resources for them? He just wants to get rid of them because he wants the beautification of Washington,
Okay,
D.C. Fucking
So there's
sick.
a thing from the California.
What is the
City
source?
Council.
What is the source?
The California City Council says in November.
California doesn't have a city council. That's a state. California is a state.
San Francisco. Sorry, San Francisco.
San Francisco. What's the name of the article? When I ask for a source, that means you have to give it to me so I can look it up. The name of the article. What the source is. www.
And a city council wouldn't have anything to do with Newsom.
No, he's the governor. That's why I wanted the source, like the the website, the URL. He's over 30. That's all he would tell us.
It says Newsweek.
there's a Newsweek article. If you just type in Gavin Newsom cleaning up San Francisco before Chinese officials, and it'll be the first thing that pops up is like a Newsweek article where Gavin Newsom pretty much admits that yes, he did clean up the streets.
And
before this, and I'm just saying,
and
they're doing the same thing.
no, okay, you're
There's like selective,
no, no,
selective outrage.
I know the story you're talking about.
No.
We've done that here in Texas too. What they did is they moved an encampment. They moved an encampment of homeless people to a different location. Okay, they did not forceful. They just said, "Hey, we're moving you to a different location," and they actually gave them better services to the location they moved them to.
they didn't round people up and send them far away.
Well, how are you gonna move them without rounding them up?
In Austin, Texas.
Oh my
Austin,
fucking
Texas,
God.
Under the I-35 bridge at 6th Street, you can actually look this story up too. They did the same thing.
Okay.
You
so
cannot be this
it's
dense.
They built a camp. They built a camp where they could go camp and have better facilities, and actually gave them resources. That actually even happened in Texas. They took that from Gavin Newsom with what he did in San Francisco. They took them from a place where they couldn't build resources or camps from, and they put them in a place that they could build a camp, give them resources, and get them back functional human beings. That is what they did. But there's some people that just won't do that. Now, you're going to always contend with that, but most will take the opportunity.
That's
That
not
is
what Trump wants to do.
That is not what Trump is doing. By Trump's own words, when he said this during his campaign, he says, I'm going to make homeless illegal.
Yep.
Some of them, I'm going to build camps for them somewhere in the United States, not in their same
On some federal land. On some federal land. Yep.
on some federal land in the United States. Some will want to go, but most probably will not, and those people will go to jail. That is what Trump did, and that is what Trump is threatening
Right, David?
now.
I know, but if he's building like a way for
He
them
just
to,
said,
like,
"I know."
over-
That's all I needed to hear. I know. Okay, because that is not what
I'm saying,
Gavin.
like,
That's
there
not
was outrage
That's
when-
not what Gavin Newsom did.
That's not what Gavin Newsom did. What about that? What if they're veterans? A lot of the houseless people are unhoused. I think that's a kinder term. Unhoused people are veterans. You got to throw them in jail.
Yeah, I understand.
You got to throw them in jail.
And the VA can take care of them. No, the VA can take care of them. You know what I mean? But that's what
The VA is being
It's
defunded.
defunded.
I can't with this stupidity. How are you so fucking dense? How can you look at this and say that this is the same thing? Go ahead, Matria.
I just wanted to come up here because he made a comment that kind of got me a little bit upset. And he said that this is selective rage. And it's not. Ruben, I am experiencing houselessness as we speak. I had a stroke in 2023. Everything got lost because I was in a hospital bed for 11 months. I'm currently living in a hotel from my disability. I am at risk any month that this hotel decides to up their prices to astronomical amounts. I'm at risk of being put on the street. This is not selective outrage. This is the beginning of the end of people like me. And you're up here simping for it. And I'm upset personally with you because it seemed like you were coming around. But you seem to think that you're upset because he won't release this stupid fucking list. And then you're going to come up here and go, well, maybe he's going to do right about other things. I don't understand.
We should hope. We should hope for that.
You can hope in one hand and shit in the other and see which one fills up quicker. Because you can hope and dream, but that's not who Trump is. Trump is not a kind person. He's not benevolent. He's not like, let's help the homeless people. He's trying to criminalize them.
He is making peace deals, though. You know, he did.
What peace
A
deals?
single peace deal.
Not a one.
What do you mean he de-escalated the thing between India and Pakistan?
No,
And now he's
No, he didn't.
India. Hold on, sir. Stop.
Armenia.
India said Trump had
Nothing to do with it. Nothing.
with that.
He's a liar. Donald Trump lies, Ruben. He's a liar. India said he had nothing to do with anything. You guys just believe what comes out of his fucking pie hole, and he lies to you every time he opens his goddamn mouth. And then you go around spreading it around as if it's true.
Well, they can say that, but I mean, what if he did influence, their
He
decision?
didn't influence anything in India.
And then the one with Armenia
India
has their
right
feet
now,
on.
India right now is threatening to pull out everything they do for the U.S. Okay, he did nothing in that conflict. Nothing. Except
Well, that's what you guys are
exacerbate.
leaving out.
The only thing he has done with India to date is exacerbate the issues that we already had with India. He has now made things
That's what you guys are leaving out. The fact that India is still going to be buying Russian oil and gas. So that's why Trump is trying to get with Putin.
They chose to go with Russian oil and gas after he created the deal with the EU. Do you not get that? India is not dumb, people. India is not dumb. Okay? India understands that the deal he worked out with the EU is non-feasible. They also understand that the U.S. can't produce that numbers of liquid natural gas. Okay? They get it. They know it. And then he still has an upcoming deal that he's trying to work with China, Japan, and South Korea. He's already given up more than 200% more than we produce to date.
But you already have
follow a lot of creators. You follow a lot of right-wing creators. Do you ever double check anything that they say?
Yeah, I do, but you guys are leaving out information.
No, we're not. You don't have enough information. That's the problem. You don't have enough information, and you just take what they say as being true. Give me 1 second. Lisa, thank you for the $2 for the $2 challenge. And James, thank you for the $50 Venmo. Hello, my friend. Please take this and slap some real working brain cells into Ruben so that he can know what the difference is between true facts versus false conspiracies. Thank you, James. I'm trying.
Let me make this clear for Ruben. Ruben, my name's John, and I have a deal for a resource that I absolutely have to have with Sam. Okay, but Paul on the other side of me is saying he doesn't like Sam, so I shouldn't be getting that resource from Sam. I need to get it from him. So I'm like, okay, you know what? We'll talk about that. We'll have a deal. But then Paul goes to Casey and tells Casey, hey, I'm going to give you more than I actually have of this resource. I'm going to guarantee that to you. And I just watched all that happen. Now, am I going to stop my deal with John? Hell no. I'm not going to stop my deal with John because I know that Sam can't give it to me.
I know, but it's not that simple because
It is that simple.
it's not because you guys are leaving out there's different things that happen with the Ukraine conflict.
That simple. It's a resource that
It has nothing to do with the Ukraine conflict.
Yes,
Oh my
because
God.
Russia won't stop because if people keep buying Russian oil, they're still going to be making money to support the
Who
war.
allowed that to happen?
Who allowed that to happen? Who took off all the sanctions?
Well, I mean, yeah, you could say Trump did that, but
Yeah.
He did do that.
So but this thing happened.
And he did.
There's a long history to this thing, though. There was Eastern
my God.
shelling of the Eastern communities in Ukraine to where those regions like Donetsk and Luhansk actually did vote to join, for Russia to come in.
Sir, no.
I keep getting muted.
No. Do not spread that kind of misinformation. When a place is invaded by a foreign country and then asked to provide a vote under the watch of soldiers, they're going to vote how they're told.
Exactly. You think Putin really won by like 90%? Give me a fucking break, man.
No, but I'm saying this thing happened like years ago, and the fact that Zelensky's gonna hold out until he thinks he's gonna get Crimea back.
I can't. I mean, look, I'm done with you, right?
I'm done.
I can't keep doing stupid.
Nope.
That is stupid.
Nope.
I mean, I made that as simple as I can make it for you. You don't understand that those votes were done under duress. We all know that. Okay? And for somebody to come up here and try to use that as an excuse because you keep listening to talking points from BS right-wing creators that are trying to give you ammo to come after the left, people with actual facts. This is what you want to do. You can't be helped.
Ruben is like an addict that comes here to say he's sober, and he goes back to the substance. That's literally exactly what.
That's probably the best analogy I've heard.
No, I'm sober. No, you're not, buddy. Sorry. Give your chip back. You're wrong. Also, Diaba, your subs are not attached to your gifting goal like they are sometimes.
I know. Ever since they did the latest update, I can't even see how many subscriptions I have.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what happened. I don't see them anymore. I can't check them. I don't even know how many subs I have. But if you want to subscribe, there's a little star at the bottom next to the comment section. That's how you can subscribe.
It does say your subs under there. You've got 282.
I dropped it. I used to have over 400. Yikes.
I know you did.
That weak banana dropped off everybody.
I know, right? Yeah, that's why I brought it up, because I didn't see like the sub goal or whatever that is usually. So I wondered what was going on. But check your settings when you get off, because sometimes it might flick it off on accident.
Okay. Thanks, Mitria. Thanks for coming up.
Love you.
Love you. Hold on. Hi, are you calling in for the live stream?
Yep.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
My name is Michael, 33 years old, and I'm from Ohio.
Okay. What did you want to add to the conversation?
I just wanted to join in to see what you guys, are talking about.
We were talking, did you vote for Trump?
Yes, absolutely.
We were talking about him, what he's doing, what he declared in Washington, D.C. today.
Well, yeah, Washington, D.C. has been a pretty high crime lately.
Except for they're under a 30-year,
going on.
Actually, their crime rates are the lowest right now that they've ever been in 30 years. They're not even in the top 20 of states that have any serious crime.
Well, I know one of my cousins.
No. I don't need a story. I didn't say. No. I didn't say there was no crime. I said crime is down. That's no reason for them to declare that he declares martial law over Washington, D.C. That's not a good enough excuse. The crime in Washington, D.C., the crime that's actually in Washington, D.C. is sitting in the White House.
In what way they're committing crimes in the White House?
He's a 34 times convicted felon before he ever got there. But the crime is sitting in the White House. What he is doing is going against the Constitution. He's violating people's constitutional rights by hunting people down in the streets and throwing them in internment camps. That is not legal, and he's violating their constitutional rights.
Well, the only thing I've seen so far is that all he wanted to do was end birthright citizenship.
That's also against the Constitution. That's the 14th Amendment. That's also unconstitutional. But violating due process rights by picking people up off the street without giving them due process as quote unquote getting their day in court to prove whether they're here illegally or not, he's bypassing their due process rights of every single person that they're snatching up off the streets.
Can you ask him what the
6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th Amendment or not.
Did you hear his question?
Well, I mean, but let's put it this way. Don't you think people that are illegal, they don't have any constitutional rights?
There's no such thing as an illegal person.
Nope, there's no such thing as an illegal person. The Constitution is very clear. It says that any person has these constitutional rights. So if they're subject to our laws, so if they commit a crime here, then they can be picked up and taken to jail. They're also protected under the Constitution. That's even a tourist, that's someone here who's visiting. The Constitution is clear. It says all persons. They're also, our founding fathers were also very clear in the Constitution when they wanted it to be only U.S. citizens, such as only U.S. citizens can vote. They were very specific in the wording of U.S. citizen when it came to voting and to being president of the United States and stuff like that. They were on the other laws, it says all persons. If they're within the jurisdiction of the United States, they also are protected under those amendments as well.
And that's why I asked him, does he know what the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th Amendment are?
Do you know what they are?
Which amendment?
4, 5, 6, and 9.
7, 8, and 9.
7, 8, and 9. 4 through 9.
Yeah, I know some. Yeah, I know some of them. Yeah, where people have the right to due process, and
It is our legal.
where like
it's
people
our
have to
entire
meet
legal system.
a judge before the
4 through
court.
9 is our entire legal system.
Yeah, 4 through 9 is our entire legal system, where they get the right to remain silent, the right to not incriminate yourself, the right to due process. From 4 through 9 is our legal process. And undocumented immigrants are also covered under that. Do you think brown people should be hunted in the streets like animals and thrown into internment camps just for walking across the border without paperwork?
No, absolutely not.
Well, that's what they're
Absolutely
doing,
not.
but that's what they're doing.
Absolutely not.
But that's what they're doing.
No, absolutely not.
Well, that's what he's doing.
Okay, yeah, no, but no, absolutely not. I wouldn't really support something like that.
But that's what you voted for. Are you Latino or
Yeah, but
Hispanic?
not like Cuban.
You're Cuban. Did you come from Cuba or were you born here?
Are you Cuban in Florida?
Came from Cuba.
He came from Cuba. He's an immigrant.
So you came from Cuba, and you understand that this man stopped all the rights that Cubans have right now. They're gone.
He took away temporary protected status for all Cubans. So why did you vote for him?
Yeah, I mean, no, it's because of my wife. My wife pressured me a lot. She's against immigrants. She doesn't really like them.
Aren't you an immigrant?
But you know, like,
Nothing like a ladder.
well, she's only against the illegal ones. That's what she said. But
Do you know that you could be deported as well? They're going after, that's why he's trying to go after birthright citizenship, because he doesn't, or not birthright citizenship. He didn't want any of you here. Even ones that are born here. He's trying to get rid of all of them. And you. Do you want to go back to Cuba?
well, no, I have no business over there anymore.
Do you want to go to El Salvador?
To Cuba, yeah, well, they're sending them. They're sending them to
El Salvador.
No,
That's what
why would I go over there? I'm not from there.
well, that's where the people that he sent to El Salvador weren't from there either. He just sent them to a torture prison for no reason. Other than they walked over an imaginary line without papers. They're hunting your people.
Roaches for raid is real.
They're putting in people in alligator Alcatraz. I'm in Florida. I live like 3 miles from, not 3 miles, 3 hours from alligator Alcatraz. They're just throwing people in these concentration type camps for fucking nothing. And some of these, they're picking them up at their court hearings. These are people who are doing it the legal way, people that are doing it the quote unquote right way. They're picking them up from their court hearings and throwing them in these camps. And you think that's okay?
No, absolutely. I don't think that's okay. Absolutely not. I mean, I have talked to my wife about it, like, to, not really talk about people like that, because, I mean, she really does support them more. I'm not really, I mean, obviously, I'm not a really big person like that. I'm not really a person that celebrates him, but she does. She believes that because all people should come here the legal way.
Well, they're picking up people that were coming here the legal way. They're just taking brown people, period. They don't care. They've even got U.S. citizens. They don't care.
Yeah.
They're just hunting brown people. That's all it is. Your people.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, like I said, that's why I do regret it, but.
Is your wife?
Something I won't ever do again.
Yeah, don't you ever do that again.
Huh?
Is your wife an immigrant as well?
She is. She came from Mexico legally.
She came from Mexico.
That's why she makes. Yeah.
Do you have kids?
Yes, we do.
So your kids have birthright citizenship. And he wants to take that away from them.
Yeah, that's what I've been kind of saying.
This is so sad. This is like literally, this is so sad. You literally voted against yourself. You voted against your wife. You voted against your children. And you voted against your whole community of people.
Well, only reason, because she was going to go through a divorce with me if I would have not done it. So I didn't really want to do it because of the kids. I need the kids to be with us.
She was going to divorce you if you didn't vote for Trump. I would welcome that divorce, sir. She doesn't sound like she likes you.
Yeah, I mean, we've been kind of having our ups and downs, so to just keep her opinions there. So, I mean, she's just a big supporter. I'm not really like that. I just don't really care. I'm not really fully into it. She is more. She wears the hats every day. She waves his flag. I have lost a lot of friends lately because of that.
Yeah, because he's a horrible man and he's doing horrible things to people. I would suggest, oh my God. Man, you gotta, I'm gonna tell you this in the nicest way possible. I'm a mom, I have 4 kids. I would get these kids as far away from her as possible.
This is a religious issue. Guaranteed.
Is this a religious issue for her? Is she very religious?
Not really. She does. She is a little bit, but not as much.
Sounds like, oh my God.
Every woman that I've met of Hispanic descent that does this is because of their church.
E-Bells Mom, thank you for subscribing.
My son is about to come in the car.
Okay, go ahead and go. It was nice talking to you too.
All right.
Call back anytime, thanks.
All right.
His son was getting ready to get in the car. I feel sad for that man. I know it should be like FAFO, but she like literally is like divorcing him, taking the kids away from him if he doesn't vote for Trump. And I'm like, that's spousal abuse. I'm like, I think he just needs to leave.
I had this issue with a family member. That's how come I know where this is.
Thank you, Mark. Oh my good God. Mary, thank you for the $50. Oh, Aviator, thank you. Sorry. Thank you for the $50 Venmo. Thank you so much. That's so generous. Ruben needs MAGA rehab for MAGA dopamine junkies. That was so good. Thank you guys. I really appreciate your support. I honestly, I do. I can't do this every day without you. So I really, really do appreciate it. That was so sad.
It was sad.
That actually made me sad.
I'm getting ready to drop.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Not a problem. See you in a little bit.
All right. Bye. Right? Someone told me that I'd be kick rocks, motherfucker. I don't give a shit. Divorce me. Fine. Get the fuck out of here. You'll be doing me a favor. Thank you. I usually don't have much sympathy. Mitria, can you come up for a second? Just do a quick commercial. I have to run to the bathroom real quick before I bring up my next guest. Ricky, I'm bringing you up. I just gotta go to the bathroom.
Go.
Thank you. Yes, I gotta go so bad.
You're welcome. Hey everybody, there's 970 people in here, and that is an amazing number. Make sure y'all RP booping the screen, please, and thank you. We've been around the 200K for a while. Let's get this up to 300K. I know we can do it real fast. Let's just keep going. Also, we have 665 shares. That's amazing. If everybody could hit that and share one more time, we could get that number over 1,500, and that does matter. If you've not sent your daily heart me, please make sure y'all do that. Hi, everybody. Make sure to send your daily heart me. After you do that, go in and hit that. Go in there afterwards and collect your points, because that does matter. That does help the algorithm, and also it gets you higher in the rankings in Diablo's quote-unquote fan club. So make sure that you're doing that for our friend here. Also, we are obviously looking for more of the finger hearts for anybody that's able to contribute to that next gifting goal of hers. So please make sure that you guys do that as well. And last but not least, in the link tree in her bio is her merch store, and obviously her Venom and Cat Slap, or however we're calling it today, Diablo Talks. And I believe that there is currently still a $2 challenge in effect. So please make sure y'all do help out and support. She is here every day, and we are here to support, and she's here to support as well. So it's a community, y'all. We appreciate everybody, and thank you.
Thank you, Judy. Thank you so much, Mitria. I appreciate you. Oh my goodness. Thank you so, so much. You are the best, the best, the best, the best. Okay. David, thank you for the $25 Cash App for keep up the good work, Diava. I support you 100%. Thank you so much, David. Thank you so much. You guys are so kind to me. I really appreciate it. So generous. I really appreciate it. Ricky Tiki Tabby, I love you.
What's up, my friend?
I'm like totally fangirling. You have no idea how much I love you and your content. Like, I absolutely love you. I love your videos and everything that you do.
Well, I only came up here because I wanted to tell you how much I adore what you do. You, like the sheer patience and factual basis that you use for your argument it's fascinating to hear. And I don't listen to lives. Like, I don't pop into lives very often.
Thank
but
you.
When I get into yours, I find myself like sticking too long, like longer than I should. And I just think like it's like bootlegger bingo. Like, listening to you just deconstruct all of these shitty arguments time after time after time with clinical like surgical precision. I just wanted to say how much I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That means a lot to me. A lot. Thank you so much.
You bet. I can't stay long. I just wanted to say hi, that I love you and I appreciate you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Bye.
All right. Thank you. Take care. Thank you so much. That was so kind. Oh, I just love that. That's so nice. What a compliment. If you guys aren't following Ricky Tiki Tabby, oh, he makes the best. He fucking hates Donald Trump. I mean, all of his content is about how much he hates fucking Trump. He calls him little yam tits. I love his content. Oh, I love it. I love his content. If he's still in here, comment one more time, Ricky, if you could, because some people want more people want to follow you. Yeah, instant follow, exactly. I do feel really bad for that guy that called in. I mean, I know I shouldn't, but I really do. His wife just extorted him. That's so sad. Yes, Mitria does have a Venmo. Mitria. Yeah, hold on one second, Oscar. Mitria, someone would like to send you a Venmo. So if you could put your Venmo name in the comment section, someone said they would like to send you some money to help with your situation. Oscar, hey, how are you?
Hi, beautiful.
Hi.
Mitria, if you're listening to me, can you DM me and tell me what's going on so I can help out?
Oh,
I know
that's so
Mitria
nice.
very well.
Yeah, Mitria's one of her. It's Mitria Angelo. Her Venmo is Mitria Angelo. Yeah, because she's experiencing, she's unhoused right now. She's living in a hotel. And so we've done fundraisers and stuff for her before whenever she needs specific things. But if anybody wants to help her, please, she absolutely 100% definitely can use the help. Yes, Oscar.
Yeah, I love you with all my heart. I don't want to cry.
Oh.
I don't want to cry. I am a truck driver. I've been doing it for 11 years, and I see everything and anything on these streets of the United States of America. And I hear a lot of the truck stops. What's going on with this regime? Not administration, the regime. And
That's why I call it a regime too.
Yeah. But where are we headed? I'm scared.
Yeah, we're headed into dangerous territory, especially with what he did today in DC. That's the first step of martial law. He's testing out to see what he can get away with, just like he did in LA. He's testing it out.
Yeah. I'm really terrified for my industry. Diaba, when I would say about 3 years ago, I was making about $47 a mile. I'm only making about 50, if that. And it's been hard. Luckily, I'm single, don't have kids, and I work really hard. And you are the light of my life.
Oh, thank you.
4 o'clock.
Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Oh my God.
And I want to thank you what you have done for my community. And I know that you have, a child, a part of my community as well. And I love you, and I love your child, and I love you, everything, what you do, what you're doing, everything. Val knows me, all of them know me very well. I've always wanted to hop on and tell you, as I'm looking at you right now, I love you with all my heart.
Oh, thank you so much, Oscar.
And thank you. And I did find out today, and I'm going to close it out, or I'm going to land my plane. I bought 2 little sausage patties today with a small coffee, 3 strips of bacon, and tater tots, a little small order. That was $23.
Holy moly.
$23, okay? That wasn't like 6 months ago. It wasn't.
No, everything's way, way higher.
Yeah, and I want to thank you for what you do. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
Fighting the fight, and I love you with all my heart.
Thank you so much, Oscar. That means the world to me. Like, I honestly, it means the world to me because I do my best to advocate.
Yeah. You make me cry sometimes.
I do so hard. I mean, I try so hard to advocate for those that don't have as large of a voice as I do. I try to advocate for the LGBTQ community. I mean,
Yeah.
even though I'm not, and even before my child before I had a child that was LGBTQ, I still advocated for LGBTQ people, for people of color, for disabled, for people of color. Like I've always stood by those that have been marginalized in this country. This platform just gave me the ability to have a bigger voice to do it. And it's my honor and it's my privilege to be able to use my white, straight privilege to have a voice for those that don't, and to advocate for kindness and humanity for everybody. So I want to let you know, I love you back. I think you're really awesome. And it's truly my pleasure to be able to advocate for you. This is how I am in my real life too. This is not a show. I think everyone in here knows that by now. I don't put on a show every day. I come in, hey, Oscar. I don't put on a show. This is how I am in my real life. My son is one of my mods in here, my adult son. And he's come up one time before and told, he's like, y'all, she is exactly in real life as she is on here. I couldn't be fake if I tried. But my advocacy, my love, my care for all human beings and for all people, regardless of anything at all, is just who I am. And I don't feel like I'm anything special. I feel like everyone should be this way. It's just sad that more people aren't this way.
Thank you. Thank you for making my day.
You're welcome.
And keep fighting the fight.
I will.
And MAGA, can I give MAGA one message?
Yes.
You suck.
Fuck
Bye.
you. I was like, fuck you. To MAGA, not you.
Bye.
Love you, Oscar. Thank you so much, honey. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh my God, you guys make me just, this is why I do this every day. We have built the most amazing community here. Man, when times are tough and things just feel so hopeless and bleak, you guys keep me running, man. I've always been a people person, and maybe this is what I was just fucking meant to do. The best thing ever happened to me was losing my job last May. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't be here. Everything happens for a reason, right? I was devastated as hell because I'm like, how am I going to support my kids? This is crazy, but I love it. I can't see myself doing anything else right now. I think this is where I need to be and what I need to be doing. Hi, Just D. How are you?
I'm good. Long time.
I know. How are you?
I've been hanging in there, trying to still stay positive.
I love you guys back. Everyone's giving me tons of love, so I just want to make sure I say I love you guys all back too. I see all your messages. I just can't answer individually, but thank you. Go ahead, Just D.
Yes, we do love you, Diablo. You mean so much to the community.
Thank you.
I kind of wanted to cry what Oscar was saying.
I know. I was getting teared up. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. I want to echo that because you do a lot, and you do use your privilege for the right reasons. And, I have to admit I was a little disappointed, with the outcome of the election and certain people being performative. But I can say with my whole chest, I know Diaba is not one of those people. So I appreciate that.
Thank you.
That means a lot to people.
And that means a lot to me for you to say that, because I am genuine and I've given you guys myself. I don't put on a show. I'm just me. And you get me raw. You've seen me cry. You've seen me laugh. I've told you some personal things. I don't put my personal life out here. But I'm just me, and I appreciate that you guys appreciate me.
Yes.
Sorry, I had to turn around. I had to grab something. Sorry.
You're definitely seen. So I just wanted you to know that. And a lot of times, sometimes I want to get on. I know when you only have friendly time, I can't get on when you are talking to MAGAs and whatever. But a lot of times, Diab, I gotta tell you, I want to fight for you. Let me get on the phone. Let me jump in. But I'm just saying, you handle everything very well.
Thank you.
You tell them what they need to hear, and you say it in such a way that they have no choice but to really reflect. Now, they might not say it to you when they're talking to you, but they hear what you're saying, and they know that you're right.
And I think that's what makes them mad.
Just understand you're being seen. You're being
Thank
seen
you.
by people that really love you. People that even the people that say they don't like you, they love you too. 'Cause
They
know
come
that-
here every day. They come into my live every day.
You got a fan club. Just saying. So you keep doing you, Miss Diava. You're wonderful. You mean so much to so many people.
Thank you so much.
Keep doing it.
That means so much to me. You guys don't understand how much it means to me because in my I'm sure you guys know, you've heard this before. I am surrounded by MAGA. So from my mom to my dad to my estranged husband to my in-laws to my brother to most of my community. I mean, there's trucks still riding around with Confederate flags on their trucks. Okay, so I am surrounded by MAGA and people who act and think like MAGA, and it's you guys are my safe place too. You know what I mean? Like I get to talk, I get to get all of this out. I get to punch them down with facts every day.
Well, I don't know how I would handle it if I were you, because I'm fortunate enough not my immediate family and my close friends aren't MAGA. We're pretty much like-minded. So I
It's
have
hard.
to give you more kudos because I just live in, we live in Florida. So yeah, there's that. So
Yeah.
But I do get a reprieve with my family and friends. In my church community, I do get a reprieve. So
Well, I lost a lot of friends
yeah.
because my best friend since 9th grade.
Oh wow.
Actually my 3 best friends from high school. We used to have monthly girls' nights out, all this stuff. They all voted for Trump.
Yeah, well, I lost a few too, but I lost them back in 2008 when Obama got elected. I learned that I wasn't just D, their friend. I was D, their black friend. So I
Right.
lost a few people like that. So, but it is what it is. You keep going. You still love people, and you still try to.
I can love them from afar.
Yes. But you love them with intention, and you love them with your eyes open. And I had to learn that, so.
They don't have to be in their are your family members and ex-members of the same church? Yes. I was raised in the Seventh-day Adventist
Oh, wow.
cult. So my brother, you would have thought my brother was the campaign manager for Donald Trump. I mean, like he was like, mega, like he's like these ultra Trumpers that come up that literally like live, eat, sleep, and breathe. Like that was my brother. And it's I don't talk to my brother. I see him on Christmas and Thanksgiving and on an occasional birthday dinner or something when we go out. But I don't talk to him at all. Like I don't want to. He's a white Christian nationalist. He's racist.
Wow.
So it's really, really hard. So I just don't, I remove myself. I show up for holidays. I'm cordial. I'm not friendly. I'm cordial.
No, because you're a good person. Yeah.
And he always hugs me and says, "Hey sis." And I'm like, "Hey," that's it. But I don't talk to him the rest of the time. There's always plenty of people there. I don't have to, I don't have to talk to him. My parents know not to speak. No, my parents know not to talk about politics around me, or I told them we could not have a relationship at all. My mom and dad are my neighbors, though. That makes it really hard.
Well, like I'm saying, I still have my parents too. They're divorced, but I live with my mother, and my dad lives in Michigan. I was raised in Michigan, but we have the same political. I can have great conversations with them because we agree politically. So. I couldn't imagine going through what you're going through because you don't have that. And
No.
You need that in your life.
You guys are that for me.
Okay.
I don't have anyone in my life in person that I can have these conversations with, except for my kids, my 2 adult kids, and my son Troy, who's a mod in here. My son Troy likes to talk politics too. So him and I will sit on the phone sometimes for hours talking about stuff. He's the only one. Him and my my adult daughter, even though my adult daughter is also very, very much Democrat, very liberal, very independent woman. She's never been married. She is literally 28 years old and is still single, and she's never been married because she's like, she won't settle. And yeah.
I'm a little older than 28, but I've never been married either. So.
Yeah, and she's like, and now I'm telling her, don't do it. But it's just, so it's like, but she's not very into politics at all. Like, she votes Democrat, 100% votes Democrat down the line. But talking politics with her, she doesn't know a lot, and she just doesn't care about politics. So I talk to my son more about politics.
Well, it's. I didn't think I used to be very political, but I guess I always was.
Well, it's time for everybody to get political because it's
a necessary thing, though, because
it touches every part of our life.
It does. It really does, and you really have to like peel the onion. Do I agree with everything with what Democrats have to offer and what they do? No. But am I a full-fledged Democrat? Absolutely.
Yeah, and I vote for a party that's at least going in the direction. Like Kamala Harris she's very much a centrist, I believe. She's not as progressive as I would want her to be. However, she was going in the direction that we want to go.
Right.
So you can't, because people wanted her to be like perfect, and they wanted her to have every progressive policy they wanted, and it's like, we have to get in power to be able to make these changes.
Exactly. Then you can fix it. That's my thing too.
Democrats have to win in order to be able to do anything, even if it's not as progressive as you want. At least we're in there, okay? And now we have Trump. And now we have Trump.
Exactly. So that's what I take from it. But with MAGAs, I try not to argue or comment too much about it because it's a losing battle. They're always going to find something to argue with you on. And you said something key about perfection. Anybody that's going against MAGA, they have to be flawless, perfect, whatever. Okay. But Donald Trump, MAGA, they don't have to be.
No, they can be as lawless as they want, and they still get the blind devotion. She had to be flawless. He could be lawless.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So it's like, well, no, and the argument always is, well, no politician is good. But it's funny that they say that. That's a given. That's a given. All politicians are flawed. That's a given.
They're human beings. They're flawed. They're humans.
Right. Yeah. I can't think of anybody, even people I wouldn't have voted for, could get away with the stuff that's going on right now. I cannot think of not one person.
No.
Would I have voted for George W? No, and I could have. I was of age. But
yeah.
No, I did not vote for him.
Hell no.
If I given a chance between him and what we have now, absolutely I'd vote for him.
Well, I would take Bush back now any day.
You know what? And you might hang up on me when I say this because we're Floridians. I probably would vote for our governor over what we have. I know.
Oh, I wouldn't. He's very much in the Christian nationalism thing.
Yeah, he's smart too.
And he's smart. He's Harvard educated. Yeah.
And he's very educated and smart. Yeah.
He's a little bit more
I
dangerous.
would have to rethink that, but my point is I've never seen anything like this. And we're in the same generation, Diablo, we're both Gen Xers. I've never seen anything like this. This is crazy.
I never thought we would live through this, to be honest with you.
Now I'm like, wow.
Never.
Wow.
Okay,
maybe not DeSantis.
Yeah, DeSantis is awful. He is awful. He's just Trump with no charm.
Yeah.
He has the personality of a fucking doorknob.
Yeah, but he's actually intelligent. I will give him that. He's educated and polished. But you're right. I don't think I'd vote for him either. But it would be a hard decision. I can't see myself voting for Trump though.
I can't see myself voting for a Republican ever until they've rid their entire party of the MAGA mindset. And then I still probably wouldn't because they're regressive. They're not progressive.
Right. They are. But you keep doing you, Miss Diablo.
Thank you, honey.
You're wonderful. You're beautiful. I do watch you still.
Thank you.
I'm actually off work today. They didn't say it, but I kind of can't join your lives when I'm at work. I'm not risking that. Wink, 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 wink.
I got you. You would never be here while you're on the clock. I get it.
Right. I can listen to you though.
Exactly. That's earbuds are for.
Yeah, but I love you.
Thank you. Okay, thank you so much.
Yes, you bring so much joy to a lot of people. So
thank you.
Understand and know that.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day.
You too.
Thank you. So kind. God, you guys know how to make a girl feel good. Hey, Mike.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you? Diane, that's funny. I listen to TDI at work while I'm removing tattoos.
Well, I listen to you at work too, and I'm working right now, but I work from home, so.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one. But no, I mean, that Ruben guy is just, he's just unfathomable. I mean, I just can't handle
He's
him.
insufferable. It makes me so angry.
Yeah, he's from Arizona, but we don't claim him, first of all.
Yeah.
He's probably not even a native Arizona. He's probably a transplant from somewhere else, like most of the people are here.
That's like Florida. I'm a Florida native, and there's not very many Florida natives. They're mostly from up north and other places. So.
Right. The same here in Arizona. Like I'm one of the rare natives of Arizona. So. But yeah, that one is just. That's why it was just like, oh, he was getting so insufferable. I was just like muting him every time. They're muting me. I'm like, well, because you're just. Nobody can handle you. So, he's yeah, that one.
He tried to come up again after we dropped him. He requested again, and I'm like, nope.
Nope.
I just pretended like he wasn't there.
I saw him in the box. I was like, oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Because I actually muted him from the chat too, so that's why he couldn't talk. But he's just crazy, man. He just, oh my god. I mean, just like Mitri had said about him, he's like a returning
An addict who says they're sober.
Exactly. No offense to anyone who's an addict.
Did you ever talk about Jennifer Welch's comments on MAGA restaurants and Kenkel McTaco tins? No, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, Shannon, you're almost a native. You're native by association. So since 1978, I give you that badge. From the chat, she was saying she's been here since 1978. So.
That's damn near native.
that's native by association. That's what I refer to them as. But no, and then that other guy, Oscar. Oh, I was like, oh, my heart went out to him. It's like he's so sweet. He's a sweet guy. I've seen him around TikTok.
I've seen him too, and he's so sweet.
Yeah, he's a sweet guy. And I feel his pain. I feel his I'm in his exact same position. I mean, he's Latino and he's gay and so am I.
Yeah.
So we're in the same boat there. So if you're still listening, I'm there for you, buddy. But no, just wanted to say hey. It's just typical Monday, and it's a horrible Monday because of what happened today. With Cheeto doing what he's trying to do. But I hope they get it shut down because, like Val said, that he had heard that the courts are already stopping him from.
I assume somebody was gonna.
Yeah.
But isn't it amazing that all of a sudden the president of the United States can call up the DC National Guard, but he couldn't do it on January 6th because that was the Speaker of the House's job.
Yeah, exactly. Back in 2021, that was Pelosi's job. Now it's his all of a sudden.
Lord have mercy, you can't make this shit up.
You cannot, for sure. So, but anyway, I just wanted to come bring a little joy your way. And
thank you.
We love you always. So. And keep doing what you're doing. We got to keep this up because
thank you.
Just need this. So we all need it. So,
thank you so much. I appreciate that.
I always say it.
I know.
I can't say it enough. I just can't say it enough. Because every time I want to come up here, I just want to make sure I say it. Because it's important.
I appreciate that so much.
No problem.
You know I love you.
I love you too. And I'm here for you all the time. One of those hardcore followers. So
I know.
I'm always there for you.
Thank you so much, Mike.
All right. Take care.
All right. Bye-bye. Mike is so sweet. I love you people. Who is it? Swervin, who says, I love all you little people who live in my phone.
He does too. It's been so nice, so I wanted to come up here and cast asparagus and be rude. I feel like you missed out on that today.
Oh no.
Oh no, okay, never mind.
I'm just kidding. You can be not. You can be.
No, I would never be. something up because I think that this is important.
Okay.
I took a screenshot of this, and my dead ass head here.
Let me put you on the big. Why can't I do big screen? I can't do big screen anymore.
Oh, I can. I'm sorry. That's so weird.
The buttons are missing. Like they're not even there.
That's so strange. This is not Diava, y'all.
Yeah, that's not
I
me.
wanted to bring this up because if you look right here, and I'm not calling y'all out, so I'm sorry that it has the names here, but there are people that follow Diava that also follow this account.
Diava Stocks.
155 followers, not Diava.
That's not me.
I keep leaving comments in their profile on their one video that says, this is a fake account, stop following. And they just keep deleting my comment, which I would too. But the official backup is not true. This is not her account. So if you are somebody who's following this account, go in there and block them because Diava Stocks is not actually her. I just wanted to bring that up because I came across that again today.
Thank you.
And I was like, this is not right. And I wanted to make sure that I just let people know because
Sorry,
there
Boo-boo.
are people in here watching or were earlier
That are on there,
also
yeah.
following that. And I was like, yeah, we need to not be entertaining those people. If you're a follower of Diva, just block the haters so that they don't get to you because what they will do sometimes is they will reach out to you as a follower and go, hey, this is my backup. And then they'll start asking you for things like donations.
Right.
And they'll just want to scam you. Or it could be other things too. So just to avoid all of the nonsense, make sure to look out for those things. Also, I don't know if you saw the logo, but it had the black circle around it. That's not Diava's logo. Hers does not have a black circle around it on the picture. So
Correct. I sent that profile to TikTok Legal. Tell them that was not me, and ask them to remove that or block that person or whatever they do. And I even I uploaded a photo. It asked me what my real name was, and it had me upload a photo of my passport to prove it's me. And I've heard that was weeks ago. I've heard nothing back from TikTok.
They allow this. It's so ridiculous how many people have fake accounts out there. But I guess that's how you know you made it. So.
Oh, you got a Galaxy from Shannon.
Thank you so much for that.
So I did everything I was supposed to do to try to report it and get it taken down. And that they were impersonating me and all this kind of stuff. And I uploaded my passport. I had to jump through fucking hoops. I had to give them my their all of this stuff. And no, I do have backup accounts, like the one that's below Mitria. Diava Talks 2.0, 3.0 are me. And then the Diava Talks 8647.6 and the 8647A are all me. But if you're unsure, send me a DM and I'll tell you exactly which ones are me. But the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, none of those are me.
Contacting her specifically in the Discord if you're not sure if an account is hers, that will help too. And if all else fails and you're confused, you can message me and I will help you, I promise. But I also wanted to come up here and say, as always, my love, thank you for being you and thank you for being here. When you started off the live today, I knew people were going to feel uneasy because of what Trump did. And you started off the live immediately by being empathetic to the situation and just being strong. You were like, look, it's scary. I understand that.
It is.
We're going to fight that, guys. We're not going to just give up. And that's true.
They want us scared. Yes.
You can be scared, but don't stop fighting and don't stop talking about these things. they're not going to silence us no matter how much they want. Like that idiot yesterday that said we're going to be eradicated.
Yeah.
That had me. I was laughing about that last night out of nowhere. But anyway, I wanted to say that to you. So thank you very much for being you as always. And the last thing I wanted to say is thank you guys. I didn't come up here to get donations, but you guys did help me out, and I do appreciate that. I just wanted Ruben to know that there's actual people in here where the only thing trickling down in this government might be shit policies, like removing homeless people. And because I'm literally one negative event away from being in that situation,
Right.
that appeals to me. So I wanted to come tell him that. Clearly, Ruben does not get it, and we can all see that as well. But I just wanted to say thank you all, because I really don't come up here just being like, hey, y'all, give me money. You know, I don't want you guys to feel like that's how I ever am, so please don't. But I do appreciate every dime everybody sends. If I don't reach out to you personally, please know that. That's all I wanted to say, though. But
Thank you.
love.
Of course, you're welcome, and thank you for the kind words. I really appreciate it. And I'm glad that that people are donating to you, because you do deserve it. You do deserve
I
it.
do appreciate it. But you know what? It's never going to be enough to just get me up out of here like that. But all of it does definitely help. So
Absolutely. It helps ease the burden of the, robbing Peter to pay Paul.
right, that's exactly what it is.
That's and I told you guys before, I've lived my whole life like that. I lived my whole life struggling financially and always having to rob Peter to pay Paul and try to play catch up constantly. It's how I've had to live my whole adult life. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I understand. It's just how I've always had to do it. So I know what it's like. It's hard. It's stressful.
Yeah, it's just a real part of the month where you literally sit down and you're like, okay, am I going to come up short on
Right.
this?
Who can I pay and who can I hold off a little bit? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I really do appreciate everybody, and I just wanted everyone to know that. And again, I always say you built an amazing community.
I have.
There's a lot of creators out there that are like, we have the best followers and the best community. It's inaccurate. The best community is right here.
Right here. I agree. I've heard that too on other people's lives. And I'm sure they think it is, for themselves. But nobody, there's just something special about the people here. The community that we've built, there's something special. And I think it's because it comes out of genuine hearts and genuine people.
Absolutely.
So thank you, Mitria.
I don't want to take up your time. I saw your box. You have a bunch of people in there.
Yeah, I do.
So
Thank you.
Very much. Have a great rest of your friendly time. I love everybody. I'll see you all tomorrow.
All right. Thank you, love.
Bye, honey.
Woo! Goodness gracious. I do look forward to friendly time. I love our echo chamber. Exactly. I love our echo chamber. I'm getting to everybody as many as I can. I'll probably get to. I should be able to get to you all. Paliza.
Now, that's supposed to be police, but I don't know how you got an A on it.
Oh, please. Did you vote for Harris or Trump? Because I'm not familiar. Harris. Oh, good.
I'm 66 and live in Indiana.
Okay, cool.
But I'm in that northwest part of Indiana that's Democrat.
Awesome. Yay, for voting on the right side of history.
And even Indiana tried to annex part of Illinois one time in the past year because they tried to take some of those counties away from Illinois, so it sort of turned red, I think.
Cool. So what did you want to say?
How do you stop spam calls?
Thank you, Shannon. Sorry, go ahead.
How do you stop spam calls on your phone? I'm senior, they constantly call me for Medicare, for insurance, or other stuff. I got all my stuff set, so I don't.
Do you remember years ago we all signed up for the no call list, and you could have like all of that stuff. That went away with this Trump administration because they got rid of the protections from around that, and also the CFPB and stuff like that. But Trump pulled all that out, so that's why we're getting spam calls constantly. I don't answer the phone anymore unless it's somebody that comes up that I know that has a name. Otherwise, they go to voicemail, and if 9 times out of 10 they don't even leave a voicemail because they're just spam callers.
Yeah. They always say like
So annoying.
administration has new things on Medicare. And I said, no, they don't. But yeah, the thing is, I live in like Hammond, Indiana, up in the northwest corner there. I live like 30 minutes from Chicago, 5 minutes from Gary, and in my town, the kids that go to school in Hammond will get 100% college coverage if they go to Purdue Northwest in our town.
Oh wow.
Yeah. They also give low income seniors $500 for their property tax. Seniors and handicapped people.
Wow, that's great.
I do live on $2,800 a month. I'm lucky. I'm one of the lucky people.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I've never paid interest on a credit card in my life. We learned that from my parents. I get like my $2,800. If I try to take my Social Security away, I'd be sort of hurting. But yeah, I own the house, own the car. I have very little things. So that's going for a procedure tomorrow for angiogram.
Oh well, good luck for that.
Yeah, knock on wood.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're great.
Oh, thank you.
I do a lot. I mean, listen, this is actually like the first live I talked on.
Oh well, I'm so glad you chose mine. I'm glad you felt comfortable enough to request up. But thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. There's even like I went to McDonald's a few weeks ago. Had $20. I bought my breakfast. Came out. There's a guy sitting by the wall, and I talked to him a little bit, and I gave him $4. And he goes, and I started talking more. He said, "What's your name?" He said, "Gene." I said, "Like Eugene?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, that's my middle name. That was my dad's name." I said, "Give me that $4 back here. Take the 10."
Oh.
I've done that in the past. If I see somebody needs something,
I give people food and money all the time. I literally when I can, but I try to pay it forward. Like I'm a nice person out there. Whenever I don't ever want to see anyone hungry. You know.
Yeah, I saw a kid on his bike. He was homeless. He spoke, he had a little break in his speech, and he said, his backpack broke. I said, "You okay?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "My tires are a little low. I had a pump on my bike, and I pumped up his tires." I go, "Here." And I gave him my pump.
No, that's that's the kind of stuff I do. I try to help people wherever I can, whenever I can, if I have the opportunity
I
to.
more money every month. I probably blow more money every month on stupid crap. You know, that's not gonna hurt you.
Exactly. Exactly. But I appreciate that. That's so nice. It's really nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Anything else?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the movies tonight. I got A-list. I get $25 a month. I can see four movies a week.
Nice. What are you going to see?
It's the uncut, unseen movie, so I don't know.
Okay. Well, I hope you have a good time.
Okay. You take it easy.
You too. Thank you so much. Oh, that's so nice. We really do have the nicest people here. Holt Cincy.
Can you hear me?
I always see hot and Cincy. That's what my brain sees, but I know it's not it. So I had to look. It said Holt and Cincy. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Thanks, Tiava. Today's been cool listening to you. It
Thanks.
was a pretty stressful day, kind of starting it by watching that
Yes.
crap on the TV,
Mm-hmm.
press conference and everything. And, the one thing I did want to talk about, I'm going to be very coded with my words, and feel free to cut me off at any point.
Okay.
Jeopardize it live. But I've seen more creators, and I know lately how you stand on this, just because I've seen you read
post stuff or like certain things that pops up. But I've seen more popular creators and more people coming out lately with, let's just say, questions about the popularity contest last year.
Oh, because of the Rockland County, New York case.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I've just seen it it seems like the last week or so, I've seen more people just coming out. Austin Archer, I don't know if you follow
I
him,
do.
something, which
Jolly Good Ginger did too.
Yeah, and it's just like, you know, I don't want to harp on this.
It's gaining popularity because it's so inconsistent and it's numerically impossible that it's starting to get more traction, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
And that this is my personal opinion. I think that possibly there's twofold with this whole DC thing he did today. I think he's insulating himself in because he knows he's not supposed to be there. I'm just saying.
I can see that.
So I don't know.
I think, you know, me and my brother-in-law were talking about it last night because it's just so disheartening. I know so many people that are just like decent people that are just so wrapped up in this shit, you know. It's just so upsetting, you know. And anyways, I was talking to him about it. I was like, I think ultimately that will be his demise. I think as evidence rolls out, and you know, I'm being hopeful because
that's all we have right now, honey, is hope. Okay.
Because I think ultimately, I mean, you can see them already trying to rig 26. I mean, you know, with the census and you know the possible you know, taking over more cities with the National Guard and the military, and you know, who knows what this asshole's going to try to get done in the next year and a half. But you know, I don't know. I'm trying to keep the hope. The other thing I was going to talk about was the whole Cincinnati fight that kind of got national news a couple weeks ago, and how stupid all that was, and how that was just a ploy for, you know, racists to come out and say you're going to get beat up by gangs of youth and blacks when you're downtown.
Black people.
Which is couldn't be further from the truth. I mean, the irony of the whole thing was then it came out that somebody dropped the N-word. Some drunk white guy started it by using that language.
And they struck first too.
Yeah.
The video started after this guy struck first. What they caught was the retaliation or the consequences of getting hit first. But they didn't show that part of it.
Yeah, and then they also didn't show that ultimately the community were the ones who broke it up at the end of the day. And I also just wanted to say too, I don't live in that community, but I live very close to it. I frequent it. I go down to Cincinnati Reds games, go through that community. Me and my wife go to date night down there, and I've never felt unsafe. And anyone with common sense would feel unsafe. And honestly, if you feel unsafe, don't go down there because no one wants you down there anymore.
Exactly. Stay away.
So I just wanted to put that out there too. But
thank you.
Yeah, I think everybody just try to keep the hope. The other thing I was going to share is I'm coming up on a week of sobriety. I quit drinking alcohol.
Yay!
6 months ago, it'll be a week. So
good for you.
In a week from now, it'll be 6 months. So,
I am proud of you.
Thanks, I appreciate it. So there are good things that come out of this shit presidency and shitty times. So, and anybody out there struggling with substance abuse, I couldn't tell you how great it is to not have that issue. And sobriety is the way to go. So
you got this. You can do it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. So, all right, well, Diana, take care.
You too, honey. Thank you.
Yeah, everybody, I really appreciate your lives, and it does give me some hope.
Thank you.
Knowing there's a community out there. So
absolutely, I'll be here. I've been here every day.
Yep. All right, we'll see you.
Take care. Thank you. God, I keep saying I love this community, but how many times can I say it without being annoying? I just love it. Wolfric, how are you? I haven't seen you for a minute. Okay. Not every day is going to be a great day.
Trust out weekend. Going to another convention, but this time I'm staffing it.
Oh, you're staffing it?
Well, I'm helping staff it.
Oh, nice.
It's just hard because I'm gonna be staying in a hotel away from home, and that's the hard part.
Is it hard for you or it's hard on your mom?
Both.
Is it hard for you because you feel guilty because she makes you feel guilty?
That, and it's hard for me because I've never done this before on my own.
Oh, you got it.
I know.
It's actually really fun.
But it is.
It's fun staying in a hotel because you don't have anybody to tell you what to do. You don't have to share the TV with anybody. You get to do whatever you want to do. You get to watch whatever you want to watch. It's so
Those are set limits you can't do when you're on, because it's a crash room. It's not an actual one I paid for.
Oh, that's funny. James, I got your email. Well, I think you'll be okay. You'll be fun. Is it this weekend?
Starts Thursday.
Well, I think you'll have fun because staying in a hotel is really fun.
I've just never done this before, and
I know.
technically my mom can stop me financially.
Is she trying to stop you or?
She doesn't want me going. No, like,
I know, but you're an adult.
right.
She seems quite codependent on you.
Yeah.
You okay?
I'm okay. Just stressing me out.
I'm sorry.
It's whatever.
The first night might be a little awkward, but
Yeah.
just because it's so new and different, but I think you'll really like it.
Hopefully will.
I think you'll do fine. I got faith in you. You can do it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anything else for me, honey?
No, I just wanted to get that out.
Okay, well, you got this. I have faith in you. You can do it. I think you're going to have fun. Focus on having fun and that it's going to be a new adventure. Instead of looking at it as something scary, look at it as another stepping stone and becoming an adult and doing fun things by yourself. And look at it as kind of an adventure.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. You have fun. Come back and tell us how it went, okay?
I will.
All right. Thank you, honey. Bye. I'm getting to y'all. Boxer Mom. Hello, my love. How are you?
Am I echoing? Do you have
No. I don't hear an echo.
Okay. Well, I normally, if I don't have my AirPod thing in, you'll say it echoes.
No, not this time. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good. And I've got faith in you too. You've got this.
Absolutely.
This is. I know it's been a little bit, but for Ruben, but if Ruben or anyone like him is still here, this is what I would think the vast majority of us have to say to you. Is it okay, Dia?
Yeah, go for it.
It's one I've read a long time ago, okay?
Okay.
But this guy needs to hear it.
Hopefully he's still here.
I hope so. But if not, I'm sure there's another moron in here. Okay. Sorry. I couldn't help myself.
No, you're not wrong. I didn't say you were wrong.
Okay, here we go. This is called You Own This Felon. You do not get to preach law and order. Not now, not ever. Not after you put a criminal back in power. Not after you sold this country out for a slogan, for a red hat, for a man who has spent his entire life breaking the laws you pretend to uphold. You own this. You own the essayer who bragged about assaulting women, who was found guilty in court, who laughed as he tore dignity from every survivor still waiting for justice. You own the con man who stole from a children's cancer charity, who
who took money from veterans, who stood on a stage and mocked a disabled man, and you still cheered. You own the traitor who stole nuclear secrets, who hid America's most classified documents in his bathroom, his closets, his country clubs, who let foreign spies walk through his doors while he held meetings over a cheeseburger and a Diet Coke, who still hasn't given those secrets back. And now he has the nuclear codes. Now he has the power to sell you out. And you gave it to him. You own the wannabe dictator who bowed to Putin, who followed American soldiers, suckers and losers, who stood back and let Russia put bounties on their heads. You own the man who threatened democracy, who incited a violent insurrection and then sat back watching TV as his people beat cops with flagpoles, smeared blood and filth through the halls of Congress, erected gallows chanting for execution. Still call us the threat? No. You own this. You own the pain. You own the fear of black and brown communities who will suffer under his policies, under his racism, under his violence. You own the suffering of LGBTQI plus kids who now have to grow up under government that hates them. You own the mothers and fathers who will bury their children because he won't do a damn thing about guns, flooding schools. You own the immigrants, the disabled, the poor, the working class, who will be crushed under his greed while he sits in his golden tower laughing. And tell me, how does this help you? How does freezing Medicare and Medicaid making your life better? How does taking insulin from diabetics make this country great? How does defunding veterans' benefits serve the men and women who bled for this nation while he dodged the draft 5 times? How does gutting the FDA, the CDC, the NIH keep your family safe? How does hiding food recalls stop disease warnings, deleting public health data, serving anyone but the corporations that don't care if you live or unalive? How does taking away FEMA help you when the next hurricane, wildfire, flood rips through your town and no one is coming to save you? How does removing TSA and FAA oversight protect you when the next plane crashes because he cut the safety regulations to the bone? You own this. You own the hunger, you own the sickness, you own the death, you own the fear, the division, the hate. You own the pain of every community he will destroy. And one day, when this nightmare touches your home, when it's your child, your parent, your spouse who pays the price for your vote, when the devastation you ignored knocks on your door, you will look in the mirror and see the real criminal staring back at you. So don't you dare say law and order to us. Not now and not
Ever. Ever.
Yep.
That needs to be plastered somewhere.
Well, I'm working on it.
I know. I want that written out. I want that written out. I want that written out so I can hand one out to all the members of my family.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I am going to be putting it all out there, and thank you, everybody. And I'm not sure who sends the coins and stuff, but thank you all so much. And Diaba, thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Of course.
And hopefully this week I'll be able to go under my the People's Poetry account.
Oh, goody, goody.
And I've changed logo again.
Okay.
Right. Give me some feedback if y'all would like on that. I haven't got it uploaded yet, but I changed it because it's called the People's Poetry. So I've got an image that I believe represents every community.
Nice. I love it.
Yeah. So,
well,
anyway,
thank you, Boxer Mom.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for letting me.
Of course. Thank you. You're welcome. You too. Thank you. I didn't know you were going to say anything else. I'm so sorry. Her writings, her poetry is so good. It's always so representative of what we're going through. They speak to the heart. Hi, Allie. Allie? Okay. I don't have much time left, so I'm going to move on real quick. But if she wants to come up, she can come up in a minute. You're welcome, Boxer Mom. You know I love you. We all love your poetry.
We all love your poetry.
Oh, there you are, Nelson.
Hi, Deanna.
Hey, honey, how are you?
I'm fine. I just wanted to jump in and say howdy.
Hi.
No, I was kind of busy today, so I didn't catch you until after I came home.
That's okay.
But I just wanted to let you know that I am here and always will be.
I know.
Okay?
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you also, my love. You do. And
Thank
you. Have
you.
a great day.
You too.
Come on, baby.
I'll catch you tomorrow.
Okay. Night-night.
All right, good night. He's so sweet. I love Nelson. Hi, Trent. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
I love that poem from Boxer Mom.
Isn't that great?
So, that's true. Is it true that he's taking from cancer charity?
Yes. Yes. In New York, he did. But he also, in this big, beautiful bill, cancer pediatric research funding as well.
I'm probably going to cry because my grandpa passed away from cancer, so...
Yeah. And a lot of medical funding. Alzheimer's research, all kinds of medical funding. And just recently they pulled 500 million or billion, I can't remember, dollars from
wow, Trump's a great person.
vaccine research. Yeah.
And all these people want him back in office. Like, this is just great.
Isn't it great? It's just fun. Are we winning yet?
Yeah. Oh, did you see what he wrote? I don't know, it was on like Instagram or whatever. I don't know if I'm allowed to say Instagram, am I?
Yeah, that's fine.
He wrote something about Washington, and he's like, "Oh, we're gonna make Washington great again," or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I just shut my phone and like, okay, whatever you say.
Well, I don't know if you missed did you miss the press briefing today?
Probably, because I was at work.
Oh, he has declared, he declared that the federal government is taking over Washington, D.C. He's sending FBI agents and National Guard to take over the policing of Washington, D.C.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to say that you're a great person. I love
Oh,
you
thank
so
you.
much. I learned so much from you. And
Thank you.
Val, I love when Val and you just like correct people like, no, you're wrong.
Well, see, that's one of the things I've always prided myself on my live is that there's so much misinformation and disinformation out there. And a lot of other creators will just let them go on and on and on and just spew all the misinformation. And then they'll go back and address it. And I feel like it's just too harmful to let it to continue to spread. So I just stop it. I stop it in the tracks.
It was on, I think Jen's live or Val's live. Someone's like, we don't care about facts. I'm like, yeah, because you guys are mad.
We know. One guy accused me one time. He was like, he says, he goes, all you guys ever do is give us facts. Like, and I'm like, oh no.
You read what you said there.
I'm like, all you do is spew facts. Yeah. Correct.
Because I see Ava's comments. Ava is so smart. Like, it's unbelievable.
Oh, Ava, my daughter?
Yeah.
Oh, she is. Oh, she's so wise beyond her years. But I've been saying that since she was like 2 years old. She's always been an old soul and like super smart and ahead of her age, if that makes any sense. But I said that with you when she was 3. I was like, oh, this girl's she's an old soul. And she's proved it right ever since. She is definitely she's definitely got it. She's amazing.
I just wanted to come on and say that I love you and
Thank
Trump's
you.
doing a terrible job and he knows that. He just wants to keep doing worse for us. And he's like, we're making America great again, even though he's making it way worse than it already was.
Oh, yeah.
And I know you have to go because it's 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to let you go.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming up, though.
Of course, anytime.
All right. Thank you, Trent.
You're welcome.
Okay. Bye-bye. Thanks. All right, y'all. It is 7 o'clock on the dot. So I am going to go. And yes, Ava is a gem. He specifically Ava just walked in the door. She didn't hear it, but Trent was just up here and he said that he loves you and he loves how smart you are. And so now the comment section is saying how great you are. But thank you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the gifts, the likes, the love, the taps. But just please, more importantly, thank you for being here. Thank you for riding this journey with me, no matter how hard it is. Like I say all the time, this too shall pass. It may pass like a kidney stone, but it will pass. We will get through this together, and we're stronger together than we are apart. So thank you for being part of my online family. I love you guys, and I'll be back tomorrow at 4 o'clock, and we'll do it all over again. I love you guys. Have a good night. All right, YouTube, I will see you guys tomorrow at 4 p.m. Thank you for your support over here. I love you guys. Have a really good night. That poem was so real, wasn't it, David? It was good. Thank you for the support, guys. I love you so much. I'll be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. and we'll do it all over again. See you later.